Hello and good evening, fellow geeks. Welcome to our conclusion of the Fall of Plaguestone. This is our unsponsored fan content version of the Fall of Plaguestone, an official Pathfinder 2e adventure written by Jason Bowman. Although we are the ones playing through this, the system we're using, Pathfinder 2e, along with the setting and module we're playing in, setting of Galarion modules, we've said Fall of Plaguestone, is all owned by Paizo, a wonderful company bringing us a wonderful game. So thank you, Paizo. And welcome back, everybody. We have our regular cast that we've had for the last few weeks with this. Let's go ahead and let them introduce themselves and their characters because they are an awesome crew. Bill, let's start with you. Tell us about you. Tell us about Gunnar.
Hey, I'm Bill. I am from a show called Escape This Podcast and another show called Solve This Murder, which has finally come back after a long hiatus. So if you want to hear me trying to solve a murder mystery about a hairdresser who is found in her own hairdressing salon a few hours into the day after her workers have already been there for like since 9 a.m. They're terrible workers. I don't know how they didn't notice there was a body in the middle of their bloody salon. But you can listen to that over at Solve This Murder on any of your podcast apps. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. And my character is Gunnar Wainwright. Gunnar is a Wainwright, so that's fairly easy to remember. But he's also a big barbarian dedicated strength-based ranger with a cute little pig who only died like 3 times last week. And so he's perfectly fine today.
Gunnar, not the pig, just to clarify.
Oh, yeah, the pig will never die.
Pumpkin was just fine. Very good. Thank you, Bill. Glad to have you back. Toby, tell us about you and Cindy and Giles, please.
Get to tell about Giles. I am Toby. I'm from the SideQuest In podcast. You can find us on thesidequestin.com. Or on Twitter, all social media. I am playing Cindy, a Kitsune bard who just doesn't really want to get her hands dirty or do a whole lot. She likes to order Giles around, her servant, who is very faithful. And Giles, his whole life goal is to one day get, I think it was a peach, right? A peach? It was a peach. He wants to get a peach. Yeah, that's Giles. He's amazing. He also, for those who want to know, he used to have a +4 to everything, and now he has a +6. So Giles is up in his game. He's now top class service.
Because Cindy literally feeded into Giles with a hireling manager feat.
Yep. She's investing in her enterprise.
Wonderful. Spot on. Thank you, Toby. Shelby, tell us about you and Evelyn.
My mic's over here. Hi, I'm Shelby Hall. I'm a general TTRPG person and variety gamer on the internet at Shelby's a Nerd on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram. I think that's all the places. I'm playing Evelyn Vesper, who is an Curse of the Cosmos Oracle. She's a seer elf who relies on the stars and the wind to take her wherever she needs to go, and she just sort of wound up here, and also maybe is involved with Satan. I don't know.
It was up for debate last session, but nobody could figure out who Satan was, so we'll never know. Awesome. Thank you, Shelby. Ian, tell us about you and Tsokra, please.
Yes, I am Ian. I go by _cash_miss on YouTube. Where I talk about tech and science and make jokes about it. Just got a new video out, which I'm really excited about because they take a ridiculously long amount of time to make. So go check it out if those are things that you're interested in. As for the person I am playing Tsokra Tak, a insurance adjuster for the Skaith Home Insurance Company who is very interested in making sure that things are done by the books. We need to get the paperwork done, document our processes so that we can make sure that everything can be tied up in a nice little bow, and we can make sure everyone pays as little as possible by minimizing the uncertainties. It's important.
Wonderful. Fantastic. Great character. If you're interested more about Tsokra, keep an eye on our YouTube. We have a little short clip coming about Tsokra in the next few days or so. So very good. Glad to have you all here. Thank you guys. I am Chase. I am part of Level 1 Geek. I am the DM or GM in Pathfinder terms for this little adventure. As I said, we'll be concluding the Fall of Plaguestone today. We have by no means gone through this entire adventure. We have done our own little shortened down version of it for sake of time, because we have Tabletop Treasure Hunters starting next week, and that is going to take our Tuesday slot. So we are going to wrap it up, but if you guys are interested in this adventure, I highly recommend playing through it if you want to get the whole experience. It's a really good starter adventure if you've never played 2E. This is one of the adventures I ran for a lot of the people who had never played Pathfinder before when 2E first came out. It's a fun one. Highly recommend it. So that's us. Welcome, guys. For you, chat, we do have some chat interactions for this stream tonight. We don't have a ton, but we have our regular affirmation bar just below the map there. If you guys want to toss some channel points at that, you can slide that bar either over to the heroes side, which is going to give the heroes plus to their d20 rolls, or you can slide it to the villain side, which will give my bad guys plus to their rolls. If you exceed the bar in either direction, you either give the heroes hero points, which they can use for rerolls, or you can give me villain points, which will let me do things and encounters that will make them more difficult and overall mean. So that's what we got for you guys tonight. Aside from that, we appreciate any support. So thank you all for joining us tonight. Okay, with that being said, let's jump back in. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do our recap today so we can just jump right back into the action. We didn't actually get very far timeline wise last time. You guys were exploring Halid's house and or hideout. You guys had found it located underneath his house, which got kind of wrecked when Gunnar tried to move some of the structural stability to get into a trap door beneath the house. You guys explored a cave system underneath where Halid tried to ambush you with some dogs, lock you in a room. You ran into some sort of alchemically modified electric snake in a pool, and then eventually caught up to Halid where you had a face-off with him in a trap-filled room. Gunnar got beat up on multiple occasions. Evelin made skeleton dogs, and eventually you guys did best Halid in the end, and you got out safely, though you did end up killing him in the process. After you killed him, you found a very crudely drawn, non-professional in any way map, talking about a drop point and a hideout. Wasn't very helpful, but you did run into an elf woman on your way out. You saw she was kind of watching you from across the pond at the end of the cave where you were fighting Halid. Her name was Noala, and she blamed you guys for just leaving your wolf corpses from the beginning of the adventure just chilling on the road. She said that they were corrupted, and by leaving them, you were also corrupting the forest. She was frantically looking for something about a drop point. You guys shared your information with her, and she said that she had connecting information where she thinks she knows where that drop point is, and she thinks that she can find where the map is leading to if you meet her on the following morning. So you guys were taking Halid's corpse back to town and planning on meeting Noala in the morning after you rest. So that's where we're at. We are going to go ahead. We are going to time skip back to Etrin's Folly with Halid's corpse. What are you guys doing with it?
Oh,
I don't know.
I'm afraid that we'll have to carry him. I can't get him to walk on his own anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty okay with that. Shouldn't we go see the
I'm just trying to be
sheriff?
helpful.
It was definitely a load off. Just wish that he didn't have to carry his skin in skeleton form.
I don't know why I can never really get the skin to stay.
You'll figure it out someday.
Oh my.
And in T3H, Evelyn will have learned zombies.
That's so great. Let me real quick before we dive in. We're just taking this guy to the sheriff, right? We're gonna go dump his body on the sheriff's porch.
Yeah, I think so. Like, he's clearly been the person who's committed or orchestrated these crimes, but may have a partner somewhere. Because we found a note about like drop points and other stuff. We think there's somebody else involved or is it just him bought?
There was a note. That's probably worth recapping. Would you like me to read you that?
Yeah,
note?
please.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I think I
please.
wrote it down.
I tried to give you guys a handout and it broke. So I had to read it to you in my own voice. So I'm gonna do that again because I didn't fix it last time. So the note said, Halid, the final shipment of corpse blood is due in just over a week, and it's the last thing I need from that greedy bastard Bort. I've enclosed a parting gift for him that should ensure he never tells anyone of our dealings. Be sure that he gets it, my darling. Drop off the reagents as soon as they arrive. My work is almost done. You will find your usual reward in the stump. Signed, V.
That's
Did we
right.
get
And
the
we did
reward
some.
out of the stump?
You guys haven't tried to find the stump. Nawala is the one
No.
who said she knows where it's at.
Okay.
And you found like some flashes of emotional insight into that note to see that like elvish
Elf lady.
alchemist evil woman with the two creepy homunculus monsters, one cute and chubby and the other a crime against humanity.
Yep.
So that was fun. So we might have to fight those things later.
That's right.
Let's hope not. Well, yeah. Is the plan we take Halid back to the sheriff? We enact some caravan justice by taking control of all of his belongings and giving them to the caravan, and then we go off and try and find this stump. Is that the plan in general? Do you think?
I think so. We need to go meet the lady. Didn't she say to meet her after we finish our
She
stuff?
said she would take
Yeah.
you to the stump and that you owe her a favor to get this.
Yeah, because she blames us for those forest wolves. Like
Oh,
a
that's
fool.
right.
What does she expect us to do? It's not our fault. We didn't poison the wolves.
Yeah.
Oh no, but when you killed the wolves that attacked you, you didn't like purify their corpses and bury them in sanctified ground. Get out of here. They're a wolf. What are we gonna do?
Burn them?
It's not our job. Well, oh yeah, that's a much better idea. Let's set the forest on fire so the wolves don't die too much. Get out of here.
Caravan law does state
Actually,
that if
this
you make a
time-
mess, you clean it up.
We didn't make the mess. The
We
wolves are
killed
the mess.
the wolves. That's what I'm saying. We didn't clean up the wolf bodies. We made a mess.
Do you know
and
how you
didn't clean it up.
Do you know how you clean up a mess in a forest? You leave it there, and the forest absorbs the mess.
That is also caravan law. You're right.
That's called an ecosystem.
But if the wolves are corrupted, then the forest becomes corrupted.
Well, then if the wolves are corrupted, it's because the forest was already corrupted.
Perhaps,
How else did they get corrupted? They just live in the forest.
Perhaps it was from
They're not
this.
going out. They're not
And
going out to weird
she
places
just points
coming
at all the
home.
corpse blood.
Oh, it's the blood. They drank the corpse blood. Okay.
See, my corpses don't have any blood, therefore I am not contributing to this corruption.
No, but your corpses leave all their blood on the ground at their feet as their bones walk away. So you're contributing exactly as much as we were contributing. I just leave all of their skin and blood sloughed off on the ground. It's fine.
Actually, in the name of
Well, they
in the
were
name
my
of-
corpses at that
There are
point.
bones. Ah.
in the name of preventing that particular problem from happening, I did actually collect most of the blood, hold up like a giant pail sloshing full of blood.
What Evelyn is doing is the equivalent of taking like a Coke bottle, peeling the label off, dropping it on the ground, and then when someone says, "Did you just leave a label on the ground?" Going, "No, my bottle doesn't have any labels." What do you? I don't understand what you. How could I leave a label on the ground? My bottle doesn't have.
I laugh so much I think my wig moved off of my forehead.
That's the most ridiculous and spot on analogy.
Oh, that's so funny. So she owes a lot of favors to this lady for leaving all this corpse flesh everywhere.
Did we? Now, just quick question: did we promise Chase that
I
we
did not
move on
raise the
quickly
wolf.
through
We
this
did,
adventure
we
path
did.
and not spend too much time?
We
finding
made a
out?
promise.
Perfect. It's perfect.
I'm crying.
Who is hauling Halid's body, and what's the manner in which you're
Giles
transporting
is
him?
he's carrying.
I think Evelyn will
Yes.
try to help, and she's like still like she tries to like pick him up, and she's still like barely on the ground, and her feet just sort of like lift off the ground. She's like,
Giles can carry
I
both
don't
of
think
you
I
now.
can do it.
Look, I'm a strong guy. I can carry a lot. Some people said, hey, as a child, he looks like he's got the hefty hauler ancestry peak and perk. And I thought, yeah, that's what I'm like. And they call me the hefty hauler. So I'll take him, and I'll carry him.
The
like
hefty
Batman at
holler
the
of
end of
Howard.
Arkham City. And
Just
I'll
slung right over your shoulder.
no, held carefully in my arms. A vanquished foe. Gunnar will carry him into town. But I want to take him to the sheriff. On the way, I'll call over like Ulf and Ulf from the caravan, because to me this is still like an issue of the caravan. So the idea of just letting the sheriff deal with this by himself, the caravan needs to see that we've meted out caravan justice on this man. And so I'll invite them over to watch as well. Yeah, it's caravan law. And Gunnar's going to take him into the sheriff's office and say, so, I'm the deputy now, by the way, Sheriff. I've got this badge. I've been, I suppose, kind of deputized by your deputy. It's all very confusing, but I'm the deputy now. And hey, we caught him.
I know he's only up as you stormed in and started talking about it. He's kind of just watching you with squinted eyes as you explain.
Hey, justice doesn't sleep, so please, if you could wake up, Sheriff. I know he's just bones right now, but his skin, Tsokra is bringing his skin in behind me, so you'll see that it's hallowed.
What the hell did you do?
I've been trying.
Well,
It's very hard to keep in one piece like this.
Yeah, look, it's a whole big thing. The forest is corrupted. It's probably that problem. But look, here's a body. It's Hallard's body. Yeah, look, he did it. Look, it turns out he was working with Bort on some kind of shady deals. We'll take care of that. That's a caravan issue. No need to worry your little head about it. But hey, you don't need to call him the circuit judge because he's dead.
Gunnar, ask him.
The circuit judge is dead? What'd you do to the circuit judge?
No, sorry. No, the circuit judge is fine, but the person upon whom he would pass his judgment is dead. And so, he can take a break or something. Tell him to go home and put his...
I don't have any way of communicating. I wrote him a letter.
Send him a raven. What are you doing? It's a fantasy world. No, look, I'll grab there's a raven on the roof over there. You just say, hey, come here, little raven, and you send him off and he goes find the judge.
The circuit judge needs to get here anyways. Just leave Hallad as evidence.
Yeah, okay.
You're all free to go or whatever, but I guess Nuala said you were promising to help her out. She beat you.
You know Nuala.
Told me what happened.
Yeah, she's a bit angry.
Do you know who V is?
Yeah, I know who V is.
V? That's the whole name?
They are a spindly elf woman with short dark hair, sinister hair, massive scary creature, and a cute small flying one.
We have a picture of her.
Yeah.
That's absolute nonsense.
She looks exactly like this.
It's the sinister hair.
I don't recognize anybody like that, and there's no creatures around here aside from wildlife.
Oh, so one of them was truly terrifying, but the other one was quite cute, actually.
I think we would know if there was some kind of terrifying creature around.
Well, clearly you don't, Sheriff. What are you going to do about Fennec?
Fennec's still guilty.
I don't know. He was coerced into it.
Oh,
coerced into it or not, he's the one who poisoned Bort.
Yes, but you would have done the same, would you not?
Surely the caravan will forgive his crimes.
One of you make a diplomacy, the other one assist.
Oh, I can assist. I'm good at diplomacy as well. So I
am
can
too.
Assist.
I don't care. I'm gonna roll it.
You roll it.
Like, would you say your diplomacy is higher than 9?
Not higher than. If we were on a numerics.
Okay.
From 1 to 10, it might just be at 9.
I'll roll it since Cindy was like initiating that part of the conversation, and then if you want to assist.
Yeah, you take that advantage. Go for it.
Oh no! It's a nat 1.
Wait, but you get to roll twice, right? Is that
no. That's a 5e thing.
Works?
If you assist, you give him a +2 to his roll.
Oh, that's
so you have to
such a short end of the stick.
Do we have hero points currently?
Ooh, you have 1, Cindy.
I'm not going to use it. Sheriff, you're still sleeping. Wake up.
I hear you, and I'm awake.
I said,
the law's the law. I've already been a little bit loose with it. I'm going to let the circuit judge decide what to do with Finnick.
I've updated my picture, if you'd like to see. I've added the 2 beasts. One was quite large, I believe. One was small and cute. So there you are. Now, does that make any more sense to you? There's a little cute one over here. and then this one's quite large, and oh, I've got a big. I believe it had a large nose that was quite bulbous.
I mean, no offense, but
Recognize her now.
No.
You see, this was all I could draw when I was at +4, but now that I'm at +6, look at this! Look at this +2 worth of details on this picture.
If I see somebody with a couple creatures, I'll let you know.
Yeah,
Don't let us know, Sheriff.
The picture probably won't help too much.
I appreciate what you've all done. The best I can do is I won't push for Finnick to be convicted, but I've got to give the facts. I'm not going to put my own ass on the line for this.
You can't push for anything. I'm representing Fennec, so when the circuit judge arrives, you let him know that.
Well, you're a lawyer.
Do you doubt me?
I guess not.
Evelyn turns around, very inconspicuously, and just sort of does this and casts message into Cindy's head. Maybe we could just break him out later.
Cindy can respond, right?
Yeah,
like
Or you can
message.
give a brief response as a reaction or a free action.
Cindy, I love that. Yes, dear. I'll send
You
Giles
guys just
tonight.
turn your backs to the sheriff
I'm like,
silently.
Oh, yes, dear.
he's not a very good sheriff, okay?
Well,
I don't think he'll notice.
Oh.
I don't think we should
That's
kill
so
him.
He just lays back. He leans back and starts going back to sleep. You're all done here. Just leave the corpse and I'll deal with the rest.
Okay. Look, everybody, I'm thinking, I don't know what to do about Finnick, and honestly, I don't think it's really our decision to make. I think maybe we could talk to the rest of the caravan. If they want, the various levels of vengeance are very interesting, and there's a whole lot of social dynamics at play here. But look, we can talk to them, but either way, that's a decision that we can put off for a little while. If Finnick can spend some time in this little jail cell, I don't think he'll mind too much. He's a little goblin. I'm sure compared to his tiny hovel that he comes from, this jail cell is like a paradise. So
can we see
can-
Finnick from here?
Yeah, he's asleep like in the back corner of the cell, underneath of like the bed that's hanging from chains on the wall.
Look, he's not even in the bed. He's sleeping underneath the bed, like he doesn't know. If he does, like,
he has chains. Evelyn's gonna pull out one of the various turnips she's taken from the bar and just go and walk over and just like scoot down and put it in the bars. Here you are, friend. A light snack.
He
And
turns
just-
towards you. His ears are like very droopy, like even more droopy than normal. He gives you an appreciative look and nods and walks up and crunches into the turnip.
I hope you like it. I mean,
Yeah. I hate turnips, but thanks.
I will get you out of here, one way or another.
I don't deserve to be out. It's fine. I'll face the circuit judge.
Will he,
Probably.
Oh, that's terrible.
Don't worry, Fennec. I'm representing you, so they can't do anything until they speak to me.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course. I'll send you a bill.
I see you killed Halid.
Oh yeah, he's completely dead.
That makes me sad. He was a bully, but I wouldn't wish it upon anyone.
He did not
look-
deserve to live. No.
Yeah, look, I'll tell you what, Fennec. We didn't go out and like kill Halid. We went out and Halid like shot us with a lot of like crossbow bolts, and he sicked a big lizard on us and a lot of dogs. And so, like, we fought with Halid and he died. We didn't.
It certainly wasn't murder.
Like,
no.
if we'd found him in his bed, we would have, tied him up or something. But we found him trying to kill. He took like a whole big thing. He got really big and bulky. I mean, not as big and bulky as me, but
Oh,
big for Halid, I suppose.
well, I'm impressed you bested him in battle, and that checks out. I wasn't saying that you did. It's sad.
Oh yes, I understand. You kind of got like a moral character and stuff, so it's pretty good. For you. But we gotta go. We have to see a woman about to stump. So we'll see you later.
Okay.
You're for later.
Bye.
Just hang out in prison for
Good luck.
Enjoy
Please
your
be
turnip.
safe. He'll crunch into it again.
Yeah, see, look, he's fine.
I cleaned it off first, so it's all good.
Yeah, there's definitely no bits of corpse on that turnip, so don't worry.
Oh, it stayed in my pack.
Yeah. Couldn't be.
All right, so we're gonna go to downtime mode here quickly. You guys are safe to assume you rest safely and everything. Is there any other business you wanted to tie up before the morning? And are you guys going to be meeting Nuala?
Yes.
I think we
yeah.
Nuala. She seems to know what's going on.
I mean, that's what we're supposed to do, right? So that's what
That is what she requested of you. Indeed.
I'm gonna try and do a fortune reading for us. See if I can glimpse what might be.
Yeah,
in
go
our
ahead
future.
and roll me a lore fortune telling.
Okay. $19.
That's a pretty good one. I would like you to just do your best and tell me how this looks, Evelyn.
So first off, are my cards back to normal?
They are. They are no longer all the tower.
Okay, good. So she like pulls out like her cards and she goes through like this sort of, shuffling them. She'll cut the deck. She's like probably like spread them all out on the table. I don't know if they're like downstairs in the tavern or if, like she's in her room by herself. She would probably be with people if they weren't freaked out. And she'll just like, I guess she'll just like flip over like 3 cards and just sort of try to, figure out like kind of like what she should, or maybe just 1 card, just like, see if there's anything like unexpected that might, cause them to not be able to fulfill their mission.
For sure. Yeah. So your fortune telling, this is kind of like the gist of what you get of it. You get that somebody has been terribly, terribly wronged and a bunch of people are about to suffer for it. And that is, that's the mood that you get from your fortune. Also, I have rolled a random effect here for this.
Ooh.
Let's production, if you could please, let's take away a hero point from Toby or from Cindy and Gunnar and give a hero point to Evelyn and Tsokra.
How dare you? Production, veto that request.
Yeah, production. Can you take a villain point away from Chase and give all of us a hero point?
I was going to give myself a bunch of villain points if she rolled bad, but
Yo.
that's what you're doing. You mess with the fates, but it just shuffled. Okay, very good. So you guys rest safely. You get that fortune. People have been clearly rumors about what happened have already spread around a little bit. You imagine Ulf and Ulf aren't known for like keeping their mouths shut, so they probably talked to people, and it got around this small town pretty quickly. People seem to be treating you with respect, like nobody seems mad about what you did, but there's kind of a glum mood around town. Like nobody's happy about the outcome of this, despite the fact that justice was served. People are, a bit sympathetic with you, and they'll shake your hand and give their condolences and make sure you're okay. And breakfast is on the house. And Delma makes you a very good, tasty, large breakfast of porridge oatmeal and porridge mead for breakfast. It's very mild, so it's
as
fine.
much as I like that deal. Giles made my breakfast.
Giles made a much better
quail
breakfast.
eggs that I've transported very carefully in my pack this entire time.
Just spices that meal up wonderfully. All right,
Was it
so
exploded or crushed by the thunder snake?
Yeah.
I threw my body upon the quail eggs and kept them safe.
They're wrapped in bubble wrap.
very lightning resistant wrapping around those quail eggs.
What are human bodies really if not one giant bubble wrap?
For a quail egg.
Exactly. All right, so any other preparations before you guys meet with Nuala?
Evelyn will just casually say, I think that there's going to be a lot of suffering in the future. I don't know how far,
This is
but
you say this far too casually.
Is this like a cosmic suffering? Because there is a lot of badness in the world, but like, is it? If it's localized to us, though, that might be worth looking
Is this
into.
like some personal suffering?
It said a lot of people, and I think that a lot of people might be more than just us. So perhaps the whole town, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't suffer. I'm
dear.
rich.
It's going to
This
happen
is-
sooner or later than I can get a post to the insurance office.
Oh, most definitely sooner. The post is quite slow nowadays.
Rats.
Hey, Tsokra, you are a raven. Surely you could get the message across faster, right?
By the way, chat like refilled Cindy and Gunnar's hero points and then went straight villains. And it's
Oh. I'll give us a fighting chance.
What is this chat? I checked a little while ago and it was just
Oh,
oh,
Matt, get out of
gross.
here.
At least they gave your hero
Gross.
points back first.
That's very true. Very true. I think Gunnar had something to do.
Yes, but I think Gunnar is just gonna talk with the we don't need to play through it, but Gunnar wants to go and talk with the caravan people, update them all on what's going on, and basically just be like, look, we need to make a decision. Hallard has come to justice. Our business here is done as a caravan. I kind of want to. Part of me wants to maybe question. Oh no, what's her name? The
Tamley.
Tamley. I was gonna say Hamley. I thought that doesn't. Right. I want to kind of question Tamley, and just sort of maybe I'll have to actually play this because I want to say, so Tamley, can you tell me, do you know what kind of business Bort was doing here in Plaguestone?
Well, Bort would always drop off some sorts of goods to people, anybody who's willing to buy. I am guessing you got tipped off that he did some business with Hallard.
Yeah. Were you aware of this?
Yeah, I was aware with everything Bort did. I did his bookkeeping.
Look, I don't know. Look, if it's selling, reagents to that's fine. Look, I got no problems with moving contraband. It's caravan law. We do whatever we need to do to survive. But
She
do you
nods.
think there's any way this kind of stuff could be contributing to? I don't know. We fought those strange wolves on the way in. Are you worried that the kind of things that Bort has been moving through this area may have ruined the natural balance? Because I am still a ranger, so this kind of thing is important to me.
Listen, we sell arrows. We don't worry if that arrow goes through somebody good's heart, right? We just sell what we sell. We can't control what they do with it. We're just merchants.
I know, but there's still, the first rule of caravan law is do no harm. So, look, I just don't know if I feel like we have gotten justice as a caravan in the death of Hallard, but I think maybe Plaguestone might have justice that it needs to enact upon us. If we've contributed to this situation here with the strange, wolves and things, then I think maybe we need to stay for a little bit longer. I'm going to go and check out what's going on, and if it turns out Bort's responsible, then it's our responsibility to take care of the issue. So I hope
if you want to go check it out, we'll keep the caravan here while you go investigate.
Wonderful. Oh look, and while I'm gone, the rest of you need to figure out what you want to do with Finnick. I mean, technically, Finnick did kill Bort. He was the person who killed Bort, so I understand that. But he's a nice guy, and he only did it because Hallard's big and scary. So I don't know.
You care about Finnick?
Look, he's a sad little goblin man. He reminds me of Pumpkin when Pumpkin was little. So I don't know. He seems repentant and I mean, look, he'll probably do it again if somebody tells him to. But he didn't mean to. He didn't know what he was doing. He just told to do a thing. He was probably willfully ignorant. He probably could have figured it out, but he was scared. So I'm not going to make a decision. It's not my place. You and Ulf and all the rest of you, you need to figure out where your heart sits. Maybe go talk to Finnick. Figure out what he'll tell you he's guilty. So don't believe him.
You got a good heart, Gunnar.
Well, yeah,
Tell you what, you go clear your conscience, investigate with Noala or whoever she is. I think that Bort had some favors owed from Rolf owed some favors to Bort rather. I'll see if I can maybe work something out with Finnick. You go take care of what you got to take care of.
Wonderful. Oh, and send Alfred off to that cabin and steal all those boxes. There could be cool stuff in them.
Loot?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
like parts of it. It's trash, so be careful.
Got some pillaging to do.
Yeah, all right, see ya. Okay. I'm ready to go to the stump.
Very good. Okay. You guys meet Noala. She asked you to meet back at that cave entrance where you left from Hallad's place. So it's a good 20-minute walk over there. You guys meet her by the pond. She is pacing back and forth anxiously as you guys arrive. And she has a whole bunch of horses with her. They are not saddled, and they are all being very obedient. Like they're kind of wandering, doing some horse grazing. But when she makes a noise with her mouth or waves at them, they seem to respond very well. Kept orderly just by her commands.
Noise with her mouth being, hey horses, hey, come here.
Yeah, something like that.
What are you doing, horses?
As she sees you guys approach, she'll kind of impatiently go pacing up to all of you. What took you so long to get here?
Oh, well, we had a wonderful breakfast, and then Gunnar likes to talk a bit, so he needed to speak about caravan loss. That took a little bit, but
It's an important topic.
yeah, it is. I did not discredit that, but we are here now. Oh, I also sensed a lot of suffering to come. Do you know anything about that?
There is already suffering happening.
Oh,
The land around here is dying.
maybe
That's
it's
what you're
not
gonna
so
go
much as
investigate.
fortune telling, but reading the past.
Perhaps. I don't care for any of that. Let us go.
Well,
I'll take us
then.
to the stump. Now, if my map that I have is correct, I have another map that I found elsewhere. If I can find this stump, I think I can find wherever this hideout is. I don't know whose, I don't know why, but I have to imagine it's tied to everything going on here. Now, you're all irresponsible. You've proven it. Not good with animals. I see that this boar seems to like you. I'll give you a horse for free. The rest of you,
Okay, free horse.
I want collateral and coin if you're going to use my horses.
I'll do no such thing, dear.
Well, then you
Oh
can
no,
walk.
it's fine. I got it. It's a business expense. I'll be able to make it up.
Very well. 5 gold coins for the lot.
Okay, I'll cover it.
Oh, thank you, Tsokra. That's
Oh no,
very kind
don't
of
thank
you.
me. Thank Skatham. They're the ones paying for this.
She'll take the coins and then she'll make a clicking noise and call the horses over. I hope you know how to ride without a saddle.
Actually,
They're very
I
well-behaved
might not
horses.
have 5 gold on me. I'm looking through my stuff.
You guys did just find 22 gold last time. I don't know how you
Oh
split
yeah,
that
take
out.
it out of
Okay.
that.
Can we like mechanically say it comes from there, but like in game I just
I think
or
you were the
in-
one that
in
found
lore-
that gold.
I think so too. So yeah, that works.
Okay.
Easy.
Because it was in that box, right? In the hole that you stuck your head into.
Yeah, that sounds right. I think it was in the box.
So is everybody going to be riding their own horse here?
Absolutely not.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Is Cindy riding on the back with Giles?
Yeah, Cindy's never ridden a horse.
Very good.
Giles, you know how to drive one of these.
Of course. I remember my days as a jockey at the Royal Derby. I won't go too fast though.
Where's the carriage that we're hooking him up to?
Now, I apologize, madam, but it seems we're carriageless. But if you'd like to sit side saddle behind me, then I can ride the horse, and it would be like a small, fleshy carriage of a horse.
Fine, lift me up, dear.
Here we go. Ah,
So for
there we
everybody
are.
who's driving a horse, I need you to roll me a nature check.
Man,
Oh.
Giles has a +6 now.
Giles has a +6.
This guy is amazing.
Even if
This
you've
one's-
ridden a horse before, perhaps you haven't ridden without a saddle. It's a little bit tricky.
This is the Giles roll. Ooh, not good. Sorry. 19. Oh, no, he got 14. Giles
14.
and Gunnar. Not
12
not
is what I'm
athletics.
looking for, not athletics.
Evelyn got
You're
a
not
athletics plus
wrestling a
23.
horse. 23 for Evelyn is great.
25
that.
for Gunnar.
Yeah, you guys all manage this completely well. These horses are very well behaved, and those no saddles. You're able to ride them just fine.
Did Gunnar make another animal companion with the 25?
No, the horse seems to be responding very well to Gunnar, but no.
So as Evelyn is like riding on the horse, her hair naturally like floats around her. And instead of like everybody else is sort of getting tousled by the breeze, hers is just still floating like in suspension around her.
That's
and her
so cool.
her stuff is
So
like
cool.
her sleeves and stuff are not like shifting with the wind naturally. It's reacting to its own gravity.
So cool and also so eerie. Okay, so Noelle leads you guys to this stump that she seems to be able to approximate from the sketch that you guys had. She'll hop off of her horse, and you guys don't need to make nature checks anymore. You guys can assume that for this ride, you have controls of your horses unless something weird happens. So yeah, you guys have this very large stump that seems to be hollowed out that you approach. She's gonna pull out the paper. Does this look like the one to you?
You have the paper.
This is supposed to be a drop point of some sort. One of you investigate it.
Oh,
You don't command us, dear. Giles, go look in the hole.
no.
All right.
Can I
go,
help Giles?
Please.
Hi Giles, how are you today?
Oh, I'm okay. Why would you like to know? So you can report my well-being back to your satanic master?
Well, I was curious if you had experienced any sort of suffering. I do foretell it.
What did you say?
You know, suffering.
Madam, I believe
Is this the
she's
right
trying
stuff?
to threaten me.
She's not doing anything, Giles. Go look in the hole.
I'll go look in the hole.
And as you guys look in this stump, it's completely empty, though you do get a very acrid, kind of almost sulfuric reagent smell. It smells very similar to the cave, like all those reagents in the crates smelled. But
Appears someone's gotten here first. There's nothing
as far as
left.
you can tell, there's nothing there.
Stick your hand inside.
I'll investigate. Perhaps there's some hidden compartments. Back when I was living on the street, I would often hide my drugs under pieces of fake wood in a tree stump. People would think, oh, the stump's empty, but then they wouldn't take away the little fake plate and hide my real stash.
So you
And
try
as you
and
recount your
stump them.
story and check the wood, it is just a stump, and you see nothing else underneath.
Rat!
Evelyn will send out a dark pulse again and cast detect magic.
Yeah, does my that's odd pick up anything also?
That saw doesn't pick up anything aside from the fact that this is clearly some sort of hollowed out, purposed tree stump. And yeah, no magic.
You know, I feel like this is the first time I've ever said this, but nothing's odd about this stump.
I agree. It's quite a natural one.
Can I just do a quick perception check?
For sure. Well, if there's nothing of interest, let's go.
Okay.
Where are we going?
I think I can find the hideout from this stump.
You seem to
She'll-
know a lot about these
That's a
people.
She'll
skill.
pull out a different parchment, the one that she didn't get from you guys, and she'll show it to you. This is a much more well done cartographer map. It starts at the stump. The stump is like on the southern edge of the map. And there is a detailed pathway leading to what appears to be some sort of fortified drawing of like some kind of fort that says hideout on it. Much more well done map than the one that Halid had. And with your 25 perception, Tsokra, you feel very confident there's nothing else in this stump. It looks like maybe stuff has been stored here by the smell. You definitely get things have been stored here, but it looks like it's been emptied out.
Yeah, it seems like somebody maybe beat us to the punch. Nothing's here.
You mean to the stump?
Yeah.
Yeah, you mean to the stump, Tsokra. This isn't a punch. That's nothing. I have a mechanical question.
Uh-huh.
I'm hoping Gunnar isn't still on 1 health.
No. Yeah, you guys can go ahead and top off. We'll assume that you had proper rest. The sheriff and people in town would have helped you patch up. So
All right.
yeah, everybody can go ahead and top off.
I'll
Get
take
Cindy
that.
to give Giles, or
44.
get Cindy to have Giles give you a massage.
There you go.
Exactly. Well, yeah, look, are we? Hey, everybody! Just a quick sidebar.
Hmm.
I mean, she seems like she's working for the bad guys. Like, she's got this crazy map, and she knows exactly where to go. It seems very strange. But maybe we go to the hideout and just, like, wreck shop.
Oh, but would an evil person give us their horses?
Oh, that's true.
They
But I
charged
guess
us.
I
Well,
guess you
they
did
charged
charge
my
us for
business.
them.
Well, not me. So maybe, yeah, do we just head to the hideout and, like, just absolutely mess everything up?
Can I search my horse for any sort of brand?
Yeah, there is not. This horse
Plaguestone.
looks very beautifully groomed, no brands.
I will stop to consider what kind of evil villain brings the people who just murdered their partner to their lair.
A vengeful one.
A vengeful one.
Brings us in,
Perhaps they
says,
don't
"Hey,
want to
come-
put the work in to find us.
yeah,
It's what
there
I
was
would
no
do.
trap here. Why don't you walk into this area where all my friends are with their guns? They have guns in this world. Real guns. They're gonna shoot us.
Can't we just hey, I forget her name.
Noala.
Noala, where did you get that map? Sense motive, perception.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead and roll me a blind perception if you could. And while you're rolling that, she will answer.
Does this
rigged
have
it up.
anything to do with I think I had a lead on the note from last time?
You did, yeah. And if on a blind roll, I'll apply it if it's applicable. I'll basically just lower
Okay.
the DC with it. I got it from raiding an orc lair. They had animals there, captive, doing experiments on them.
Oh,
Strange, horrific creations.
that's not good.
Norclair, you say, was it just you or did you have partners?
I had help.
Help.
She'll nod.
Can you be more specific?
I'd rather not.
Okay.
I don't trust you yet.
Yeah, okay. Why don't we just go to this hideout and be prepared for some trouble and see what we can find?
With your perception, you're not picking up on like anything sinister. She's very closed off though, and clearly like she's not friendly to you at all. She legitimately seems like you're getting a vibe like she does not trust you.
You know, you're not a very outgoing person.
I don't like people.
Yeah, I get that. I get that from you. I can sense that.
Also, RF Chaos, thank you for the raid and welcome, new friends.
Yeah, look, I can hear in the distance there are some people, some bandits who are coming to raid this place. So maybe we should go quickly before this raid catches up to us.
Try to keep up, and she's gonna click her tongue and heal her horse, and she's gonna go taking off up towards the northwest.
We follow.
Very good.
Just go.
So you guys acquired horses. You're following Noala. You're keeping good control of your horses. You guys arrive at the location on this map in about 4 hours. Quite a tiring ride, especially since there's no saddle here. But you guys are in overall good shape. So let's go ahead and let's go to a different map, shall we?
Ah!
And let's get your tokens on the board.
All right.
We've got Evelyn, Gunnar, Giles, Tsokra, Pumpkin, and Cindy.
I couldn't help but notice you did me last.
It was definitely intentional. I wouldn't worry about it. And Noala. So you guys, as you're traveling through here, you travel through these wooded areas just out of Etrin's Folly. And you guys are heading towards the Five King Mountains, which is a very large mountain range. And eventually you guys exit out of the woods. You go into some more rolling hills, and you go down into what looks to be a old dried up riverbed. That's kind of acting as a canyon in its dried up state right now. And that seems to be where this map is leading down towards. After you've been traveling down that riverbed for a while, you guys off in the distance see a very large, sturdy wood wall just stretched from one end of the canyon to the other. Noala will stop her horse. She's going to hop off. She's going to whisper something in the horse's ear, and her horse is just going to kind of go trotting off in the other direction.
I mean, well, it looks like we're here. Does anybody have like a hideout raiding plan?
I mean, I was just going to go knock on the front door, but
You're going to go knock on the front door.
yeah,
I'm
does
not
that not usually work?
I'm not
Well,
sure
I
if
mean,
that's
not if
wise.
the people who are in the hideout want to kill you.
I
I
suppose,
brought
yeah.
this along. I don't know if it'll help you. And Cindy pulls out a brass ear, like to listen at walls.
Oh, okay. I mean, this is right now is just a gate, though. I don't know if anybody's like leaning on the other side of the gate, discussing the secret code that opens the gate.
You
Yeah,
won't
you
know
guys can
unless
see
you
there
listen.
there is a big gate right here in the center. There's not like any like towers or anything on the wall itself. You don't see any people. There's some stone patrouille you can see just over the top of the wall. It's just barely taller than the wall. So you can, that looks like that could be some sort of structure on the other side, but you really can't get a good look from down here in the riverbed.
Giles, open the gate.
Oh,
Uh,
maybe
uh,
Giles, you could put Cindy on your shoulders to get a better look.
Why would you know such thing?
Well, you
I
can
mean,
put. You could,
Evelyn, you're pretty light, right?
Oh yeah, look, if you want, Evan, I could like throw you right up in the air.
oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. Shall we do that? You can get a good look over the gate.
Yeah, it's quite hard to hurt me physically.
This
Don't
looks
even
like
worry
this
about
would
it.
be a tough toss. Like this is like a 25-foot wall.
She's pretty light though.
Look,
It's true.
I will say she is very small and very lightweight, and she's only half her weight. And I am a hefty hauler, so I can carry even larger.
Well, I'm not half
Oh,
my
yeah,
weight
it's,
right
it's
now.
not without reason,
Oh,
but
that's
it's
good.
going to be a tough toss for
I
sure.
do also have an athletics of 11, so let's do it.
Yeah, but she is already like very small.
Do you want to half your weight, or is that going to be a waste of a slot or something?
I think I have to cast maybe 2 spells before that happens. So maybe
Oh,
later.
don't even worry about it.
Do you need healing right now?
No, I'm good.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
go. I'll just throw you high up.
Sure.
You do healing magic?
Oh yeah, I'm something of a healer.
Hmm. She
In the
nods
manner
and
of
looks she
speaking.
looks a bit more approving of you maybe. She's gonna pull out what appears to be like some sort of oak branch, and she's gonna walk up to you and she's gonna hand it to you.
Oh, a branch, how lovely. Thank you.
I found this in the raid. It's mine. It belongs to me. I claimed it. But if things get dangerous, perhaps you can make use of this. I believe it's a wand.
Oh. Well, thank you. I'm sure this will be of great use. Mm-hmm.
And this is a 2nd level wand of heal, Shelby. So
Oh.
you can cast a heal without spending a slot once with no
Cool.
problems. If you do it again, there's a 50% chance it breaks, but you can do it again if you,
Oh,
if you
okay.
do it twice.
If we're done trading sticks, can we go?
Yeah, here we go. All right, I'm gonna put my hands out like this, right in
Oh,
front of me,
yes.
and you run up to me, and you put your foot on my hand, and then you jump, and I'll throw at the same time. Okay?
Okay.
And we'll see how high you can go. It's like a cheerleading routine.
I'm running.
Okay.
Okay, so Gunnar's getting ready to throw her up this wall.
Yeah.
Evelyn is running towards the wall.
She's about to have the time of her life.
I mean, look, if you can just grab the wall, you're gonna climb up. It's all good.
I
I
would
have
like
to climb. Shit.
Evelyn to roll an acrobatics, unless you have another skill that you think could be applicable.
Is my token here?
It should be. Can you
I don't
guys? Are you
see
guys
it.
here?
No,
I'm
you
over
added
here. I'm over here, but I don't see Evelyn.
Maybe try refreshing.
Oh, okay.
Can the rest of you see your tokens?
I can see all.
I can see all the tokens, but there's no Evelyn.
I see
Interesting.
Evelyn. I see Evelyn. and all the
Evelyn
other
must be
tokens.
over the wall.
She's like
Evelyn for me
touching
is
Gunnar.
right here.
Okay, yeah,
Same.
she's there. She's there now.
Okay,
All
very
right,
good.
so acrobatics or
And you did not half your weight, right? You're not in your moderate curse at the moment.
let me just double check what curse I have all the time. 'Cause I'm pretty
So I think
sure.
after you first rested, I don't think you have any curse until you cast your
Yeah.
first focus spell.
Um,
And then Bill, regardless, Gunnar's gonna have to make me an athletics check if you would.
yeah, my
Sure.
first one makes me unnaturally light.
Okay.
So I'm not half, but she is very small in like live.
For sure.
Yeah,
Gunnar
we're
got a
just gonna-
30 because you're
And-
affirmated.
Yeah,
there you
that's
go.
amazing.
It's a 30.
Hey!
Oh,
Oh my gosh!
Evelyn got a 20 on the acrobatics. So, you
22.
guys set this up like some sort of like gymnast team here. It's beautifully executed. Evelyn is surprisingly light, even outside of her curse. And you just toss her right up there. She goes
Gunnar's got his back to the
so
wall.
high.
He's got his hands near his hips. As she steps on it, he just whole body just all of his strength. Like he's Brian Shaw tossing a kettlebell over a stick in the World's Strongest Man Championships. That's happening. He
And-
throws kettlebells, kegs, big kegs. And he just hurls them over. He's a big, strong guy. There you go.
Evelyn, with that toss, you don't get like, he doesn't like full blown arch you over the wall, but you get high enough to where you're able to grab that ledge and you can kind of pull yourself up and you can get a look over the edge here. You can see just over the edge, there are a couple of orcs that are patrolling around. They have javelins on their backs. And they've got a couple daggers on their sides. Currently, they're not wielding their weapons. They look like they're lazily and like not so attentively just patrolling around here. You also can see there is a watchtower of sorts up here. And you do see another orc. This one looks to be a female wielding a bow.
Oh, no.
Let me get some art here for you guys, shall we?
I'm going to say, that's that token. She looks pretty cool.
All right, I have an idea.
That's what she looks like.
Oh,
She's
I'm
looking a
so
lot
sorry,
more
everybody.
attentive.
But we're definitely side characters in her story.
Yeah.
But she does not seem to have noticed you yet.
Evelyn looks at one of these orcs, and I'm going to cast a message to them and say, V wants all of you inside right now.
that's so good.
I would like you to roll me a deception.
Is that a roll?
I would accept a yeah, so it's a roll. It's a skill. I would allow either a deception or a performance.
They're the same.
Or yeah, probably one of those.
What about diplomacy? Nah?
That's diplomacy.
This is definitely, I think, a deception.
All right, I'll go with performance then, since
Okay.
it's the same. 16?
16. Did you count your affirmation yet?
Nope.
That's 18.
18?
Which orc did you talk to?
Probably this one. But I said
Okay.
boss wants you all inside right now.
And you said boss, not V, right?
I don't remember what I said.
I think you
You
said
definitely said
V.
V.
I think I
you
said V. Yeah, okay. Because I
That's the-
looked down at her name.
Very good. So the
Who's
orc
their boss?
stops and looks around and turns to this orc. You say something? You say V wants us inside? This one says, no.
This is so
V
great.
wants us inside right now. How you know? Looks around. Someone told me. Come on. You see this orc woman up on the tower there, sees them talking to each other. Who said V wants us inside?
I just like scooched down.
I heard the alarm raise. V wants us inside. She's gonna look really confused, scratch her head. I'll keep an eye on the yard. You go check in. She said she wants all of us. She's gonna like look down at him, ponder for a bit, and then she's gonna shake her head and she's gonna keep patrolling back and forth here. But these two are gonna go. You're gonna see them run inside this large stone building that seems to be carved into the side of the mountains here.
Okay.
I love this.
Didn't expect for that to work, so not sure what my plan B is at the moment. Is anybody else doing anything on this side?
Wait.
A couple like 30 seconds later, you see this very big, large orc. Let's get some more art here.
I was
Ah!
Gonna
Ah.
wonder if I could like loop a rope
Oh, he's so
along like one of
little.
these like
Oh,
fake
no.
like spindles and like drop it down.
Yeah, you can definitely start doing
Okay.
that.
So I'll just start doing that.
As you start doing that rope, you hear thudding footsteps of this big, large orc. He comes stomping out of this other building to the other side here. Grey Tusk, V wants everyone inside. I heard someone say it. She's going to say, I'm going to keep watch on the yard. It's an order. Get inside. And she's going to sigh. You're going to see her walk around the tower here. And they're all going to go running inside.
What? This is great, but also we're gonna have to fight all of them at once now.
Yeah, it looks
I
like
mean,
we've maybe
how-
turned two little skirmishes into one giant fight.
How flammable are things around here?
You're going to, they're made of stone.
Wait,
What is happening?
what if I just march a lot of skeletons in there and then blow them all up at once?
Wait,
What?
Did you say you're going to blow up
I
skeletons?
feel like that at least beyond brand.
Oh, here's a rope, by the way. I think we should probably handle this stealthily at the moment.
Yeah, okay. Do you want to just like drop on the other side and open the gate for us?
Oh,
The yard looks
sure.
empty now.
Look,
Okay.
I don't climb ropes, dear.
yeah,
How far
Cindy,
down is
hey,
the
Cindy
drop?
doesn't climb ropes.
25 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna, try to gracefully land.
So you're just gonna drop the 25?
Well, unless it looks like I could sort of climb down.
Don't you have a rope?
It definitely doesn't look like you could
Oh
easily
yeah.
climb. This
I'll
is a
just
pretty...
I'll just flip my rope to the other
To
side.
the other side to climb down the rope.
and climb down.
Very
Duh.
Yeah, you guys get the rope over.
It's a little
You climb down
spacey.
safely.
Okay.
Is everybody going to follow, or are you just going to unlock the gate here? You can see
Hopefully.
there's a big bar on the other side of the gate that can be opened.
Oh gosh, how heavy
If
is
we're
it?
if we're being
Doesn't
stealthy,
look too
is this
heavy.
one of those things where it makes a loud noise?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm just gonna throw the rope back over.
This isn't like a big, like fortified gate. Like it's sturdy, but it looks like it's gonna slide with easy enough. Like it'll take some effort, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna be super loud or anything.
Okay, well I'll throw the rope over just to sort of get rid of that evidence, and then I'll go to the bar and try, and we're just gonna like crack it and then put it back.
Very
No,
good.
we'll close it behind us.
Yeah. Evelyn gets over there. She opens that gate. You guys are all able to get inside without problem. As for your question, Tsokra, the wall itself definitely does not look flammable. It looks like it's been like fire treated to not burn super easy. The grass around here is a mixture of green and brownish. Like it would burn, but it doesn't look like this place is going to go up in flames super easy. And all of the buildings and whatnot are carved into stone, so they don't seem flammable at all.
No, like plush gasoline-soaked rugs that we can just toss a match on.
Not that you can see nearby.
No, somewhat cracked oil lamps.
Not here. Not that you can see yet in this current area.
Did you see what door they went in?
No, I think they just walked down this little pathway.
So I
It was
saw
this
that
one, right?
they went
Oh,
into
they went
this
in that
one,
one.
and that the big one came out of this one.
Big one, yeah. Big one came out of there. And this over here, there's like a sheet, like a sheet just hung for a door on this building. This one's an actual wooden door that they did close behind them.
Should we go check the other one first?
Yeah, look, it looks like the plan to me is we either go into this little watchtower, we go into this side building that big guy came out of. But maybe we don't follow them into the main room, because then they will kill us all.
Oh yeah, let's go check out the side area first.
Yeah, maybe when the big guy
perhaps we
comes
should-
back, we can jump him.
Perhaps we should try to be stealthy. I mean, I'm quite light on my feet.
Yeah, sneak a little back.
I have some experience in covert reconnaissance. Some business owners really don't want me sneaking
Tsokra,
around.
really?
Yeah,
I never pegged you for the scoundrel type.
It comes with the field. Some people don't like to find out that don't like people rummaging around trying to look for rotting beans or things like that.
Oh. I think Evelyn will sort of lead the charge to go over to this area and just sort of like peek behind the curtain.
For sure. And as
Cindy-
you're getting... Oh, yeah?
I'm gonna say Cindy's gonna follow the expert for whoever. Cindy's not gonna try to stealth on her own.
So I actually don't think you can follow the expert on stealth unless they have the quiet allies.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh, I see.
I
Or
mean,
maybe
do you want us,
maybe you
I
just get
think
a
you
want us to come up
can.
first?
The
yeah,
description
I see.
says it's a good way to help character with low stealth modify sneak.
I see. Yeah, quiet allies just makes it so you use a better modifier. So yeah,
Hmm.
totally, you can follow the ally or follow the expert.
So how does I don't? That's the thing I don't know about really into it. How does following the expert work?
So basically, you will you'll roll and you will use their proficiency bonus instead of yours, but you still use your modifier.
Okay.
Do we have
it's
a?
Wait,
uh,
do we
untrained.
do we not have the same proficiency bonus though?
No, not if they're trained and you're not.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm trained. I'm just trained in stealth.
Yeah.
Let me
Do we
double
have
check
an
on
expert?
that.
No, I'm trained as well. I think
I'm
I'm only just
untrained.
trained as of this level. I trained on level 3.
I give a sort of pleading look to what was it, Nuala?
Oh yeah, it looks like you just use so use their proficiency bonus.
Cool.
That's basically what it comes down to.
Oh yeah,
Big,
does
long,
Noala
complicated description?
say anything?
Yeah, so Noala is following you guys in as well. She's looking very confused that whole plan just worked. She's been very quiet. She hasn't been saying much. As you are all walking forward, she'll shush you. You're all being so loud. Just follow me. And you guys can follow the expert on Noala. She is expert.
Hey.
Brilliant.
So you're gonna, so is it your own level? So yeah, you guys are gonna roll +6 and then your applicable stealth modifier. 6 plus stealth mod.
Oh
is what you
dang.
roll for this.
So I have a +12. Joe. 28.
Very nice. And I just need to know the lowest. Pumpkin has to roll as well, Bill.
Cool. So I rolled before that with just the plus. I had my 2 decks, so I think actually I get 22 all up together with my affirmation.
Very
my
good.
roll of a pumpkin. Okay. What does pumpkin roll? Just a d20.
So far, Cindy's
Natural
got
20, baby.
So Cindy's got a 13,
Oh, Cindy.
I believe. 15 with the affirmation. And because
Why all
Pumpkin
being
got
so quiet?
because Pumpkin got a nat 20, Pumpkin is almost like cutting off Cindy and keeping her a bit more quiet. So you're at a 17 total. Will be your lowest there. Giles is at a 14, 16 with affirmation. So it looks like 16 is the weakest link on the stealth here. So yeah, you guys are creeping up here. Nuala leads. As you guys get close to this door, you guys hear voices and arguing within this room. They sound familiar, like those voices that you just heard from outside. Does anybody speak Orcish?
No.
No. I wouldn't think
Where
so.
is that again?
I'd be
Coming
shocked.
from this
I
door
speak
over here.
Dwarven.
Nope.
Very good. Yeah. So you guys just hear grumbling gibberish coming from this room.
Everybody, I have a question. It might give us away, but it also might set us up in a very helpful way. Would you like me to drop a bunch of caltrops outside that door?
Oh.
Like on the one hand, maybe they'll step on the caltrops and be like, oh no, somebody's here. But on the other hand, maybe if they find out we're here, when they rush out to kill us, they'll hurt their little feet.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, what do you think? Because I understand there's like a back and forth about whether it's a good idea.
I say
I
do
think
it.
it's a good one.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to drop some caltrops outside that door.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
So that they don't get brushed away by the door as well.
Yeah,
Just in case
Nuala
you're
will
thinking.
escort you up. And as you get close to that door, you hear there's a lot of voices in there.
Okay.
And it sounds, you can't understand what they're saying, but it definitely sounds like some sort of arguing.
Should
Is your
I
best guess?
send the cavalry in?
No, wait, let's just sneak into the other building first.
Okay.
But I'll leave these caltrops just in case they come out and they can hurt their little feet.
Oh, it'll also alert us because I'm sure they'll scream.
Yeah, they'll be
Actually-
like, oh, who left these caltrops here?
When you say the cavalry, you're talking about your undead people, right? The
Oh
little
yeah.
corpse puppets. And you said you can explode them, right?
It's something I've been working on.
That sounds
You leave one
horrifying.
here at the
But
door.
the thought occurs to me that we could have somebody stay out here and then, kind of stand guard and maybe give like some sort of signal, and then, you make the little skeletons run in and do their explodey thing.
So what would the signal be?
Can anybody here do bird calls?
Oh yeah.
No, I don't
Tsokra?
think I can do bird calls. No,
Tsokra, could you do any bird calls?
nope. I don't know what you're talking about.
Caw.
You guys hear a
just like
loud
that.
thudding, like a
Oh.
banging.
Fine,
Hey!
I'll do the bird calls.
Okay, shush.
Hey, we can't get in.
Wait,
Oh,
they said they can't get in?
Oh,
Uh-huh.
that's
Coming from the room that we were just in?
From this room over here, you hear that
from the couch
very
roof.
loud, deep voice.
No, the other one where
Yeah,
Noala
okay.
is.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, wait, does that sound like the big one that I heard? Because I heard their
Definitely.
voice.
Yeah,
The
that's
big
the door
one's
that
in
I'm trying to
there.
leave caltrops at. We're gonna prep that door so when they come out they'll get hurt, and meanwhile we can go into this side passage. I think.
Okay, but there was a lot of voices in the side passage too, right?
No. That was all in this room.
All the voices. There's a lot of commotion coming from this room.
Yeah.
Oh,
Side
okay.
passage is clear. So I reckon we go down
okay.
the side and we leave some traps here and we just go.
Okay, yeah, I misinterpreted that. Yeah, let's do that.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, what are you guys doing? What's the plan?
Caltrops at the door.
Caltrops have been placed at the door, represented by this red circle here.
Beautiful.
Evelyn's
I'm-
gonna nudge into this place and she's gonna peekaboo and cast detect magic.
All right.
Are you leaving a corpse behind for Tsokra to do his bird call?
Are we? Okay. Wait, am I leaving corpses?
If you leave a corpse here, it's like another trap. You could wait and is there a range? Do you need to be able to see a corpse to blow it up?
I think so. Let me check.
So that doesn't really work unless you.
I
stay
actually
here.
don't think you do. I think
I
you're-
haven't
there
looked
is
at the
a
spell,
range.
so let me look.
Well, then let's do some GoldenEye stuff.
Wait, it's not on my spell
Nintendo
list anymore.
64's GoldenEye. You just leave some remote bombs and blow them up.
Final.
That's 120 feet.
Do I have to have
targets one
visuals?
creature with the minion trait. So you don't have to see it. You just have to
Oh.
summon the creature.
Oh yeah, leave a stealth skeleton here.
I can't. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I couldn't add it to my list for some reason. Okay.
For chat, they're talking about Final Sacrifice, which is a spell where you can blow up a summoned creature into a massive fireball of devastation.
Yeah. I can only explode one at a time with it, right?
Right, for each casting.
It's 20 feet.
And it's a
What?
20-foot radius.
Yeah, 20
Okay,
foot
so
radius. So
Yeah.
much.
so
Like,
when you
yeah.
peek in
Half an
here,
That's why I said I could just send them in.
Yeah, you
when
know,
you peek
you
past
do your
this sheet,
stealth
this
thing,
is
and
this
then
is what
I'll
you
just
see in here. In the center of this wooden hut is a massive stone throne, crudely carved with the howling orc faces. The chair is clearly intended to intimidate. Flanking it on the walls of the hut are two massive leather canvases featuring simplistic paintings. On the left is an image of a mountain peak with an orc head howling up at it from a great cavern at the mountain's heart. On the right is the image of a tall, slender woman with black hair. Her ears suggest she is elven or half-elven. In one hand, she holds a large beaker overflowing with green liquid. In the other, she holds naked fire. At the back wall, you can make out a curtain partly concealing an opening into the cliff face. So there's another curtain back here, concealing another entryway. And Ian, I'm sorry, I cut you off on accident. What were you saying?
Yeah, okay. You summon the corpse, leave him there, and if you hear loud cawing noises, just cast a spell right away.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And like just like from like it's probably like an orc skeleton or something. I don't know if they've had any deaths here recently.
So this is your list of options to summon. You can
Okay.
summon a crawling hand, a severed head, a skeleton guard, or a zombie
Do
shambler.
they all do the same exploding damage?
They all do the same exploding damage.
You know what could wait, what is the crawling hands movement?
The crawling hands.
Because that could be
movement-
easy to stealth in somewhere.
That is a good question. Crawling
Actually,
hands-
yeah, I have a vote. My vote is for something I can throw well.
Oh, severed head?
Crawling hand has a
Hate it.
speed of 30 and a
I
climb
hate
speed
it.
of 30. Severed head
Oh, I love
has
this
a
character.
speed of 15 and a fly speed of 25.
Okay, so the hand is faster than the head.
Yes, and can climb.
All right, so I just like hold out my hand and I like cast this magic, and like a hand that's like almost like mimicking like the way my hand looks, like an undead hand just like appears. Here you go. And
Does
she
it
just
start all
she just
spectral
yeah,
magic
it was like
drop?
and she just hands it to Tsokra. Take good
Oh,
care of my friend, okay?
I see you managed to find the
His name is
thing.
Hans.
Get it.
There's your hand art.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I'll have fun with this little hand here, and you all go do the
Yeah,
exploring
feel free to
adventure
fling
thing.
him. He can also climb. Hans, you listen, okay?
So,
going to
just for
Matt
your
Price.
note, Shelby, to keep this hand, Evelyn will have to focus a little bit every round. When we're out of combat, it just means it requires some attention from her. And she
Okay.
can keep it going for a minute before it'll drop.
Okay, we've got to move fast. And she's gonna duck gun in.
Okay. Yeah. When you go in here, most notably, you see that there is a large bronze key just sitting on the arm of this stone throne here.
Seems
Can I
important.
Can I detect magic while I'm concentrating?
You already did.
Yeah,
didn't you?
absolutely.
Oh, did anything lip off?
Detecting magic in here does not detect. Let me check here. Sorry, I'm checking if there's magic.
There's magic.
Yeah, you do detect a little bit of magic coming from behind the curtain. You're feeling it like a good 25 feet in front of you past the curtain.
Oh, there's some magic back there. Gunnar, that key might be trapped, but it could also be good. So maybe.
Yeah, I'll take the key. I'll grab it right
Okay,
now.
I'm gonna step over here.
Yeah, you get out of the way, Pumpkin. You get out of the way. I'll just grab the key. Oop, ha. I
You
take
grab
the
the key, Gunnar?
Yeah.
Yep,
Paper.
you get it. You guys that are outside, Tsokra, are you just chilling in the yard back over there?
I'm going to teach Hans how to fill out forms for me.
Is that
Oh,
Is Hans the crawling hand? Did I miss that?
Yes.
yeah.
Very good. Wonderful. Yeah, so you out there, Tsokra, you can hear a shout, I forgot my key! It sounded urgent!
Oh no.
Oh shoot, Hans, our lessons will have to wait for later.
Oh,
And then I just kind
perhaps
of
they
like
could-
toss him at the top of the door frame
Okay.
over here.
Hans catches onto the wall and skitters along it like a spider.
I love that.
Okay. In the meantime,
Um.
are we going to
Isn't
check
it-
through this back curtain?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I can go. Oh, you
Did
can
we
go.
hear that
I'll
from
go.
in this room or no?
Yeah, you guys probably heard that. You just have a curtain blocking you here, so I'm sure all of you heard that.
Oh, he's coming in here. Perhaps get into a strategic position.
Oh no,
Or-
he's not going to come in here. He's going to get caught by your hand and the caltrops. So maybe we go out and go and mess him up.
Oh, I'm gonna waste my hand on just one explosion? I can hit
Well,
so
he'll
many
step on the
people.
caltrops at the very least. So we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Nawala has crawled up the stairs and climbed on the very top of this watchtower here.
Look
Hell
at
yeah.
her.
So much for following the leader. For
Yeah,
following the
Evelyn's
expert.
she's just gonna poke her head behind the curtain.
Yeah, so behind this curtain, the cave opening reveals a connected pair of cramped chambers that stink of sweat and campfire smoke. The floor is covered in debris and piles of filth. Almost a dozen sleeping mats are nestled in nooks and built into the walls throughout this space. You detect magic. You feel like you probably detected it back towards this wall over here.
I'm gonna carefully step through the filth to try and
Yeah,
find whatever
there's,
that source
like,
is.
Feces and grime and nastiness.
Ooh, I wish I was floating right now.
Does it
And you
smell
don't
bad?
see anything. Oh, it smells terrible.
Cindy
Cindy's
will
out.
not go in there. Giles, go
won't
see
do
if
it.
she needs help.
All right. I suppose right away. Off I go.
Yeah, you don't see anything there, Evelyn. You know you felt the magic back here somewhere, but you don't see it in eyesight.
Oh, hello, Evelyn. It appears you've arrived back home. This must be your lair, I assume, by the
Oh my
smell.
God.
I ought to slap you.
wouldn't dare.
Can I slap him?
Oh,
Oh, absolutely. Giles, you get slapped.
And I will walk back out of the curtain.
Very good. Okay.
wait. Giles was supposed to help.
He came here to insult. She's tired of it.
We've broken
Find where the
Bill.
magic was.
No, she just walked out.
Well, you said I couldn't see it.
Yeah, you definitely didn't see anything in eyesight.
Oh, I had to look for it.
You could try looking for stuff.
Now that I've cooled down.
If that'll help, he'll look.
Now that I've cooled down some. Sorry about that. I will look for the magic item.
Awesome. And if you'd like, you can always detect magic in 2e is like a pulse, so you can
Yeah.
cast it again if you would
Okay.
like.
I'll
And
cast it again.
yeah, when you cast it again, it's clearly coming from this bedroll.
Like inside the bedroll?
Either inside or under. You're getting it like right where that bedroll is.
Giles, please inspect the bedroll.
Right, I'll reach into this disgusting bedroll. Here I
It's
go.
like
It's probably
oily
like-
and
like-
reeks
Oh,
of urine
no.
and gritty, and you just can
Like
feel
looking
like
after
dirt
Cindy's invalid
covering
father.
your arm as you reach in there. And yeah, you pull out a little round vial of transparent liquid. It just looks like water.
Oh, just some water. Ah, I'm thirsty.
No.
Just a quick drink, but a job well done.
Does Giles drink it?
That's not my call to make.
Evelyn will try and stop him. Thank you, Giles. That will be all now. And she'll just snatch it and walk out.
Wonderful. Okay.
She's channeling her inner Cindy.
Do you
What are you
find
guys doing?
anything?
Only some water that this woman wouldn't let me drink. I'm parched.
Giles, you need to clean yourself.
I would if I could use the water.
Give him the water,
It's
dear.
magic though.
What is it?
Does Pathfinder have the ruling where you can like taste a little bit and figure out what it is?
Yeah, it'd be a craft check.
Oh.
Can you dip your pinky
Actually,
into
you
the
know
potion
what?
and rub it on your gum?
What about
This could be a
Arcana?
craft or an arcana, since it's not fully alchemical. It's a
Okay.
potion.
Let's go Arcana.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that for me.
Okay, there's the bad rolls coming in. 11,
Okay.
are we affirmated?
You guys are affirmated. You're not sure what it is.
Let me see it, dear.
I don't know. Maybe Tsokra will know.
No, I can
Here.
look at it.
Sure.
Can Cindy roll crafting?
For sure.
Looks like water.
Oh no.
Definitely water.
15 is
15.
actually enough to know what this is. This is a potion of invisibility,
Why didn't
It's
I
just water,
drink it?
dear.
which is uncommon. This is a pretty rare item. to
Water
find.
that'll make you invisible.
Ooh.
Oh. Perhaps we should give that to someone, huh? Maybe Pumpkin.
Oh, you want I don't know if Pumpkin will be very good invisible. I kind of need to keep track of Pumpkin, and so
Oh,
if I can't
okay.
have Pumpkin, who knows what they'll do.
Gunnar, drink it
I'm
and
gonna
go wait
go
by the
get my
caltrops.
keys.
Drink it,
Everybody
Gunnar.
stay
Quickly,
here.
drink
Okay,
it.
quickly.
Cindy will
drink
start.
no time. I down the potion and I go everywhere the caltrops are and I take out my sword and I hold it above my head, invisible.
Okay, Gunnar vanishes.
Wow,
And,
that
uh,
is
I'm gonna
a
peek through
horrible
the
idea.
curtains.
There's a hand over the door that's ready to
She
explode.
didn't
But I
otherwise did on the
exploded.
invisible world.
Yeah, but I don't know he's there. I don't have that perception.
Yeah, but I
No,
make him
don't-
explode, so it's okay.
Very good. Yeah, so you're over there and you see this very large orc come walking out, who is going to make a perception roll on this hand.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, he does
Doesn't
not
see that
anything.
hand.
yeah. Hans is like above like the door, like on the wall, like the little overhang there.
Ah, my feet!
How meaty does this guy
Who
look?
left caltrops? This guy is like, he's not large like a troll, but he is, as orcs go, pretty big. Like he's probably like 7'3", just pure
Okay.
muscle.
Extra
When I
beefy.
say that, I mean like, is this one of the basic orcs, or is this one of the meaty main character vibe orcs?
He definitely looks like a chieftain of sorts.
Mate, he's got a big stone throne. He's pretty cool.
You hear somebody from inside. Oh, sorry, boss. That might have been me. Watch your damn caltrops.
Oh, shit.
Oh, in that case, I don't swing.
Yeah, Evelyn's gonna be like, come on.
Wait, no, hold on. No, this is all in Orcish, right?
No, he's
Was it
speaking in
common?
common now. They've been going
Oh,
back and
brilliant.
forth.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm so
Evelyn's
glad.
like,
I
come
don't
on,
swing.
come on. And she's gonna push Cindy into the shit chamber.
Oh dear, I don't go in here. I don't go in here. Oh, it's nasty.
I cover her
Giles,
mouth.
cover
I
my
cover
mouth.
Cindy's mouth.
Does he take the damage from the caltrops?
Pumpkin.
Yeah, what is the
pumpkin.
damage for caltrops?
So technically, you need to. It's only if you fail at a DC 14 acrobatics.
He failed.
Good. It's 1d4 piercing, and 1 persistent bleed damage.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah. Go ahead and roll the d4 for me.
Okay.
Pumpkin, come here.
Can we nature Pumpkin into this back room?
Oh, Pumpkin. Pumpkin
I just
will
can't
listen to
move.
you guys.
I just can't
Unless
move,
Gunnar
Pumpkin.
directly conflicts, I think that Pumpkin trusts this group enough
Okay.
now to follow.
Yeah. That's a 4 for the damage.
Nice.
He's got 1 persistent bleed damage.
Nice. So he's
bleeding out of his
trailing
feet.
blood. He doesn't even seem to care. He's just.
And he has a
trailing the blood
minus
there.
5 foot penalty to speed.
Okay, so he's limping in here, trailing blood. You all went back in that curtain. You see him walk back here. You guys can just see him through the crack of the curtains here. He's looking around.
I would like.
Oh,
sorry,
where'd I
Could
put it?
I would like, as he goes in, for Gunnar to just be like a step behind him the entire way with their sword still raised.
Could I cast Daze on him?
You could. Daze won't necessarily, debilitate him, but you absolutely can.
It's the best I got.
Okay. Just before you cast Daze, so Gunnar, you're trailing him in there. He's looking around for his key. You hear a loud female voice in common from back in here as you're following him. What is the meaning of all of this? Why the commotion? I didn't summon any of you. And then you're casting Daze, Shelby?
Wait. Does Cindy see her starting to do the semantic
Yeah.
component?
Yeah, for sure.
I could be
Yeah,
like,
I don't think you should do that.
Oh,
Let us wait, dear.
okay.
Just get out.
Does anybody have a way of
V! He's gonna go gimping back
yeah.
out here.
Oh no,
yeah,
he's not.
I had things to do while that was going on.
Oh yeah, for sure. Please.
Okay, so if I heard the thing in common, I'm gonna try and like rush stealth up to the door. Hans is still clinging onto the frame, right?
Yeah, he's just like latched above there like a lurking spider. Though Evelyn, you probably do feel your hold on that hand starting to get a little weak.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up to Hans, grab him off the door frame, throw him inside, and then start cawing loudly
Are
and
you
madly
throwing
as I run
into
away.
this room?
Yeah.
So you're sprinting ahead of the orc, chucking
I'm-
the hand in the room.
So I
Okay.
would have done this as soon as I heard what's her face make it very clear that she's the big boss lady, while he's in here
Yeah,
doing
and
whatever.
And
Oh,
I
yeah.
think you saying that orc is getting out of this room is a bit presumptuous. Because if he turns around, I'm cutting him.
Okay. So yeah, so Tsokra throws the hand into like this room, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Assuming I see her in there.
Okay.
Isn't the door closed or is it open?
Well, he opened it to come
So
out.
this is the deal. This is how this is gonna work. The caltrops have been triggered.
Yeah, they
This man is bleeding from the foot, so I'm gonna add persistent bleed damage to his sheet. I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm going to reveal this room. It's
Oh my!
Oh my god. Hans
Very
just
exciting.
crawls in.
A reminder for the woman that you guys saw. I'll go ahead and share art again. Official art from the Fall of Plaguestone. It's gorgeous.
If your hand kills all of these,
We're having a parade.
we're
I can
having
do
a
it.
parade.
I can do it one more
We'll
time.
have to give him a hand.
I'm sorry, everybody.
Oh, I like her art.
Look at that.
It's pretty.
It's
spot on.
actually pretty good.
pretty.
Like
Oh, yeah,
for
I
not
showed you guys the
seeing
art,
it
did I?
before, it's pretty good.
I don't think I ever showed you guys the art. I just described it.
No, you
Yeah.
showed us all of it.
Did I?
last time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, did she?
That's good.
What are you
Okay.
gonna say?
Did we
That's
see
pretty
it?
good.
Tsokra throws the hand in here. The door is open, and we're gonna
Yeah.
roll
Solve this one, Chase.
You guys are gonna decide your own initiative
Okay.
because this is so set up. Like, this is beautiful. So I'm gonna start a combat encounter.
Okay.
Everybody add yourself, and then once everybody's added, you're gonna discuss with me what order you would all like to go in.
Okay.
Now I'm going to put an orc in the mountain over here. Don't mind that. That's just gonna be for me to track its initiative.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Oh, let's get some appropriate music here too. You know what? Let's add to initiative. I don't think there's a better time for a break than right now.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
So we're going to get added to initiative. Let's take a break. 10-minute break good for you, Cash? Should we say we'll be back at around 9:20?
Sure.
Yeah.
Very good. All right. Catch you guys in about 10 minutes chat to see the chaos that is about to ensue with this very elaborate plan. We'll see you guys in just a few minutes. All right. Welcome back, everybody, to the Fall of Plaguestone. This is our unsponsored fan content playthrough of the official Pathfinder 2e module, the Fall of Plaguestone, or at least our interpretation of it. It's a bit cut down and modified, as you do with adventure paths. You just, you make them to fit your group. It's great fun. Before the break, we had our heroes here sneaking into this hideout of this woman who Cindy saw through what's the name of your spell? It just left my brain.
Oh,
Object reading.
object reading.
Yes. So Cindy has seen this woman before. They snuck into this orc camp by Evelyn doing a message on the orc and whispering and saying that V needed to see them. All of the orcs flocked inside. We're not able to get in because the boss did not have his key. The boss went back to retrieve his key, stepped on caltrops. Evelyn has a crawling hand summoned, ready to explode with final sacrifice. The boss stepped past the invisible Gunnar, who drank an invisibility potion. Couldn't find his key. V opened the door. Boss is now going back to see V with the crowd of orcs. And also, Tsokra, I should mention, when you open this door, there are some sort of bird-looking things that are made of lightning in here.
Oh, no,
Like,
he
that's
can't
just a
do that.
notable
I
thing
mean,
you
there
see
are
pop the door
for
open.
now.
For now, there are. So
Lightning drifts.
they don't look like they're actual tokens. These are actually just pure birds of lightning. Tsokra just grabbed the crawling hand. He's getting ready to throw it in the middle. That's going to take your first action, Tsokra.
Okay.
Since the party is so set up, we let them decide their own initiative order here. And I think that's where we're at as of right now. Anything important I missed, chat?
Oh, there's one thing you missed.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, when stalking this orc from the caltrops to this room, Gunnar has already set him up as target prey, as hunter.
Yes, very good.
In a way that means I get 3 full actions.
That is, that totally makes sense. I mean, you've been stalking him for a minute, so he is your prey. We are going to start the combat music. We have the initiative set. Tsokra, you have used your first action, tossing this hand right into the middle of the room. Let's go ahead and start. You open the door, which, you kind of get the slow turnaround looking towards you, slow turnaround back towards the now moving hand in the middle of the floor. What are you doing?
Yeah, I just opened this door, see this giant room full of dudes, chuck the hand in there and just start cawing madly and loudly while I think my best option tactically is to just duck right behind this thing and ready in action for if there are any survivors, as assuming that the line of sight on the door.
We're gonna roll 3 damage with this explosion, aren't we?
Can you close the door and lock it in 2 actions?
There doesn't appear to be a lock on this door, but you could close
Actually,
the action.
I do like that. Open the
close
door, throw the hand in, close it. Just
Okay.
back against it, action hero style.
So the door is closed. You guys all hear this loud cawing. This huge orc in here is turning around and looking like he's getting ready to hurry out towards that disturbance. Gunnar, it is your turn.
Gunnar, as soon as this orc turns around like he's going to head out, Gunnar is blocking the door with his sword raised, and he swings at this giant orc. I don't know what being invisible means. I'm assuming a plus 30 to hit, so I'll just roll with that.
It means that you hit his flat-footed, so he's flat-footed to this attack. You do end your invisibility as soon as you make this hostile action.
That's fair.
So you are
I'm
no
rolling
longer
it.
invisible.
That's 14 plus 9 plus 2 if we've still got that. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, we are still affirmated plus 2.
Brilliant. So that's 25.
25 versus his flat-footed is a hit, but not a crit.
Okay. So I'm taking. I get. Oh, I did crit by accident. So that shouldn't be that. I apologize.
No,
that should
you're
be
good.
11 plus 4. So yeah. There we go.
15.
So it's 15 plus a D8 from my precision damage. Which is 4,
Absolutely.
so 19 damage.
Okay, 19 damage. So, you swing at this guy and your sword catches him just like right on the shoulder. He is so thick. Like he's just standing there. He roars at you. You still got 2 actions left.
All right. He's got his weapon out, doesn't he?
He does not actually, because he was just looking for a key.
Interesting. I'm wondering if there's a fun athletics-based action I can take. Because I could. So he hasn't got his weapon out. That's fine. I could I like wrestle him in some form?
Yeah, there's a grapple. There's a trip. There's a shove. There's a disarm.
Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make one more attack and then I'm gonna try and trip it. Does the trip?
Okay.
The trip doesn't take multiple attack penalties, does it?
It doesn't. It generates it, but does not take it. That's an errata they
I'm
added
gonna roll
a little
again
while ago.
Just a plus 6. So this will be with only plus 4. So that's 18 to hit the second time.
18 is right on the money of his flat-footed.
All right, let's go again for damage. That's 8 damage. I don't get precision. It's only the first time each round.
Right. And Pumpkin currently does not have a command, so if that's a thing of your interest, you do have Pumpkin as well.
Okay.
Remember?
Third action, I'm going to give Pumpkin 2 actions.
Amazing.
Okay.
Pumpkin, come and eat this big guy. So Pumpkin's 2 actions.
Gonna move an
one
attack.
Action is moving up and then goring with my Tusk. Which is nice, 24.
24 is going to hit, and Pumpkin does get the precision damage on Pumpkin's first attack.
Oh, really? That's amazing.
Yep.
So that's 4. That's 7 plus 2. 9 damage.
Okay. 9 more damage. So, couple of sword swings. Pumpkin comes out, gores him in the leg. He looks angry and bloody, both from the shoulder, leg, and foot now, because he was already bleeding from the caltrops. Okay, that's it for Gunnar's turn. Evelyn, it is your turn.
Oh, upon hearing the cawing, Evelyn is going to cast Final Sacrifice on her hand.
Wonderful. So you will have to sustain your summon first if you would like as an action.
So I do that.
And that gives it 2 actions if you'd like to do something before
yeah.
you final sacrifice.
Okay. So it's going to...
And I know you can't see them, but technically your hand has its own senses in here. So,
yeah. It's going to strike...
And it can't reach these hawks. These hawks are probably like 5-ish
It's going to strike
off
the one
ground.
with the bow, I think, and like stay in its square.
Okay. Very good. So if you click on that token, you should have access to its strikes there.
Yeah, looks like we just got... Oh, what's Grip Throat?
Well, that sounds fun.
Medium
That
or
sounds
smaller
amazing.
creature that is grabbed by the crawling hand has difficulty speaking. Okay. I was just, curious.
Absolutely.
So we'll just do a regular strike.
I was gonna ask
we-
if you get a bonus for having
Yeah.
it blow up while it's literally attached
you're-
to someone's throat.
Yeah,
Can
I
you,
would
like,
have.
ensure that someone
Oh,
can't make
really?
a reflex save or something.
I
against
will.
damage?
That makes sense to me. So I will say that if somebody's grabbed, they'll roll with misfortune on their reflex save.
Okay. So the grab is just one action. So we can do the claw and then also the grab.
Very good. Okay, what was the attack on the claw there?
19 against the bow orc lady.
Against the bow orc lady. That is going to hit. I'm counting them all as flat-footed this first round because this is just absolute chaos.
Yeah, we
So
just
that will hit the flat-footed. So go ahead and roll the damage on that.
4 slashing.
4 slashing, and then the second action is going to be to grab.
Yes.
So does this hand just latch onto her leg here?
The prerequisite is the monster's last action was a success with a strike that lists. Wait, okay, so I grabbed it.
Very good.
The monster automatically grabs the target until the end of the monster's next turn. The creature is
Okay.
grabbed by whichever body part the monster attacked. And that
Very
body
good.
part can't be used to strike the creature.
Okay, so creature is grabbed, and you have 2 actions left on Evelyn.
Well, Evelyn's going to use her 2 actions as it is gripping the throat of this orc lady to explode the hand.
Yes.
Bye, Hans.
Okay, so I need to make a whole bunch of reflex saves.
Yep. So as
Uh,
this happens, it erupts into, unless any of them have the cold or water trait, it erupts with fire damage. It is going to erupt in this, black tipped with purple fire flames just explode out from this hand and consume the room as it has a radius of 20 feet. Obviously, walls and stuff, or if the doors open, might contain it, but it's just going to essentially be like an inferno in this room.
Yeah, so Tsokra closed the door, so that burst is not going to catch Tsokra. Noala is up on the tower here. V does have the door open in front of her, so it's going to literally
Oh,
just catch all the
yes.
bad guys.
That
There's going to be
dummy.
flame that's going to poof from under the door, Tsokra. The door's going to almost go off its hinges here. And I'm going to make a bunch of reflex saves. What's your DC here?
100.
19.
Okay. I'm going to roll for the orcs.
I assume it
first.
takes half damage
and they're-
if it fails.
Yep, it's a basic reflex save, which means it's half if they fail. So that's a fail. That's a fail.
And,
18,
and
you
they're all
said?
flat-footed, right? You said
19.
they're all flat-footed.
Yep.
My God.
What is
Best
that
hand
to?
grenade.
That's a fail because it's flat-footed.
Yeah, my save is 19.
19K. That's a crit fail on that one.
Okay.
Also, they take 1,000,000 damage.
That one is a success. And the last one, I'm gonna have you roll I'm gonna roll for all the orcs.
Okay.
That one's a fail. And then I'm going to have you roll the damage. We're gonna calculate it towards the orcs. That's a crit fail. And then we will we'll apply the damage. You're just gonna roll damage once. We'll
Okay.
apply it as necessary to all the enemies here.
Question: can we hero point to make the one who succeeded reroll?
Yeah, Evelyn can.
Sure, I'll do that. So I'll spend 1 hero point.
Okay.
Pick them when they're
Let's
down.
Roll for that.
No
Yo!
survivors.
Go.
That's gonna be a crit fail on that one.
Looking out, Toby.
All right. Yeah, go ahead and roll your damage on this.
Okay.
What is
It's
this?
66.
66?
Yeah.
66.
Oh my goodness, that was
it's
a
only
really
20.
good roll too.
20.
Okay. 20 damage means that all of the orcs are dead.
Yes.
Hi, orcs.
So they're gonzo. Okay. Now I'm gonna roll. So we're gonna keep that 20. That's your damage roll there. I'm gonna roll for these lightning birds.
Okay.
That one's gonna be a 27
Oh!
unless you'd like to hero point it.
Don't even bother. It's just a lightning bird. What's it
No.
gonna do?
Okay.
Plus 13. Wow.
Yeah.
This one's gonna roll.
So they still
And-
take half though.
Yeah, they're still gonna
Okay.
take half, so they're each gonna take 10 fire damage. which given like this is so much damage for level 3. This is crazy. Okay, the female orc here is going to save.
So she's got misfortune though, right?
She does have misfortune, and I think
So great.
misfortune. I can check it right there. So that'll roll misfortune for her.
Oh,
Whoa,
yes.
Wow. Okay, so that makes her worst roll an 11 with the flat-footed there.
So close.
So that fails. So she's taking 20. And then we'll roll for this mysterious V here.
She got a big reflex. Look at her.
That's a 22, so
Oh,
she'll
she's
save
got a little
unless you want to hero point that one.
I will spend a hero point. I mean, I feel like there's not a good chance, but I'll try.
Yeah, maybe she'll get a 1.
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 This is a 1.
Hey, that one's happened.
That 1. Here comes
Oh,
that
so
1.
close.
She
Oh,
did.
it's so close.
It's
So
okay.
the lowest there is a
wanted it
20,
too
so she
hard.
will also take half. So the grand total there was like over 200 damage. So pretty
That's
pretty good, I would
Pretty
say.
efficient use of damage.
Okay, huge explosion from the room. Tsokra is squawking like a mad bird. They're screaming and squawking and yelling and cursing from inside this room. Cindy, you're up.
Question: did Pumpkin rip this tapestry down that's hanging between the rooms?
Yeah, sure. We'll say
Yes,
Pumpkin just ripped that
100%.
curtain down on the way down.
Bill, I was asking Bill. Chase, I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did Pumpkin rip the curtain down, Bill?
Yes. Pumpkin has the curtain still attached. Like
Or
it's-
did Pumpkin
one of
gracefully
Pumpkin's tusks
push the
is
side?
through the curtain, and the whole curtain is flailing.
Oh, it's a
behind
ghost pumpkin.
Does this orc look pretty beat up right now, or does he look pretty okay?
He looks pretty beat up, but very determined.
it.
Very determined.
Do it.
Okay. Then Cindy is going to use Deja Vu on him. So he has to make a will save. Because he doesn't have his weapon out yet, right?
He does
That's what
not.
we decided? Okay, this is perfect. So will save.
Okay, that is going to be a 20, unless you would like to hero point it.
I don't get any affirmation for spell DCs, huh?
Nope.
Yeah, hero point that.
Okay, rolling again at we're going to take a -2 to the lowest roll here. That's going to be a 17.
Okay, that's a success. So we're gonna leave it at that. So on his whatever he does on his next turn, whatever he does when he acts, he has to do again the next turn.
So when you say that's a success, you mean that's a failure?
That's a failure for him. Yeah.
He
So
failed.
he
Okay.
failed. So whatever he does on his turn coming up, you have to remember, and he has to repeat it to the best of his ability.
Ridiculous.
And if he can't repeat it, he's stupefied 1.
Oh, he can't draw his weapon if he's already drawn his
Interesting.
weapon. He'll be
Well,
stupid.
it uses the spell, so I think that he would probably I don't know, let Chase figure out how it works.
Yeah, I got it. I think I got it here. Okay, so it's noted. What does it look like when you cast this spell?
Oh, thank you. She actually will start something that people haven't seen yet. Giles has. She pulls out of like a veil, like the 3-string guitar that she typically plays, and she plucks the strings in like a rhythm. And you see this magical energy go towards the orc and start swirling around him. And there's behind him is an image of him in like a music note shape, and it's just gonna mimic what he does, and then he's gonna repeat that.
That's awesome. Very good. Okay, that was Cindy's turn. So we are to V.
Oh wait, no, I have one more action, yo.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Cindy's gonna cast Evelyn, dear, do everything you can and go help them. Guidance on Evelyn.
Okay.
Awesome. So
I'm not
guidance
even
and
tired right now.
guidance and TUI, you can spend it before a roll to add +1 to that next roll.
Okay.
Now Cindy's
Okay.
done.
All right. So it's V's turn, and there is just a bunch of commotion in here. You currently can't see in here, so we're just gonna not talk about her turn right now. The door does not open. Okay. It is Grey Tusk's turn. She is going to move up open the door, see Tsokra right there. She's got her bow drawn.
I like braced myself against the door.
Oh, you're bracing. Okay, so she
Yeah,
will.
I don't want that to open on me.
So she's gonna try to open the door as her second action. For the third action, she is going to make an athletics. This is versus your fortitude DC.
Sounds good. So it's against 16. So yeah,
Okay.
she makes it.
All
I
right.
just like get
So,
thrown out on the.
She didn't critically succeed, so you're not prone, but that door definitely slams open. She's got a bow drawn. She just shouldered the door open and she's glaring at you.
Oh dear, funny seeing you, dear. I was just out on the walk.
You're going to regret that. Okay. It is the lightning birds' turns, and these things are going to come flying out of the door here. On either side of Tsokra here. They are going to surround him. And they are both going to do what's called a circling attack, which is they're going to strike you twice as they're fluttering around you here.
Oh, Tsokra.
That's going to be a 24 versus your armor class.
Hit.
Do these
AC
get a normal
17.
attack penalty? Oh, they don't trigger the multiple attack penalty either. So I'm just going to do all these together. Here's the second one. 20. Hits
Hit.
you. The next bird is doing it as well.
Crit.
Plus 11, you're gonna hit.
That one's going to crit you. And the last one. That one will miss.
Miss.
So we've got 2 hits and a crit. So I'm just going to do 2 crits because they have no specialization effects on them. So 16 plus
Goodbye.
24.
I just immediately flop down. It is probably unclear whether or not I am playing dead, but I'm down.
It's just a lightning hawk, we said.
So these things come crackling around. Their talons feel zappy as they zap your skin. And yeah, you're going to go to dying 2 because the last one was a crit.
Okay. Yeah, y'all hear one last panic. Ah! And then nothing.
No, it wasn't actually. The second to last was a crit. So you're going to go to dying 1.
Okay.
Ah!
All right. That's it for them. Tsokra, you're going to get moved in initiative. Unless you would like to heroic recovery for 3 of your hero points right now. You can not go down and stay at 1 hit point.
Yeah, I think that's some good turn economy right there. So I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so you're instead, these things are circling you, zapping you, feel like you're going to collapse, but you push through sheer strength of will, and you're at 1 hit point. It's your turn.
Before it's Tsokra's turn,
Uh-huh.
is Big Orc Blanca's face getting a turn? He's not on the initiative.
Thank you so much for your dear honesty, Bill.
Deja vu.
Yes.
Gunar's ready
okay,
to square up.
so
Lord Nah.
he
His name's
he
Lord
takes
Nah,
his
by the
turn
way.
normally now, is that right?
Yeah, and then next turn he has to do the same thing he did this turn.
Okay. But
It's a
he's probably
weird
not aware
spell.
of that. It's very weird, but I love it.
It's so weird.
Okay, he draws his weapon, and then he is going to scream, veins bulge, eyes turn red. He's doing a rage, and then he is going to take a swing at Gunnar here,
Psst, get out of here.
and that is going to be a 21.
21? My AC's 20.
Okay, so that is going to hit you.
Yeah, hit
His
away.
damage is going to be now.
Says 0.
He's a full-fledged barbarian here, so this is +6 with his instinct, so that's gonna be 21 damage.
Oh,
21 damage. I can take that. Easy.
And that's his turn. He draws his club, beats you really hard. You can feel your shoulder kind of crunch under that strike. And it's Tsokra's turn.
Oh boy. Well,
Just kill him. Just kill those 2 birds, Tsokra.
yeah, normally I'm not one for
Just drop some paperwork on him.
You two
You've been
kill birds
served.
on level 3, right?
Yeah, I'm going to devise a stratagem against one of these birds.
Managed to
Very
do a
good.
stratagem. Let's kill the birds.
Okay, so I advise the stratagem, I do that one, and this is not my thing. I'm gonna hero point that.
Yeah.
Much better.
Hey.
I don't know if it's enough to actually hit the bird because they have like plus a bajillion. But I'm gonna try it anyways. Second action for striking that one.
Okay, and you're using your 22 for the stratagem. That will hit. Okay.
7 damage.
Now you also add your int mod to that. Is that right?
I would hope. I don't.
I think
Yep.
so. Toby, you played Otis. Do investigators
Yeah.
add their int mod when they do a stratagem?
They do, not to the damage though, just to the attack.
Yeah,
roll.
that's what I
Oh,
was.
just to the attack. Okay. Oh, right. They get the extra d6. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, you get that thing very precisely. Although it looks like it's made of lightning, it feels very corporeal when you hit it. It feels like that was an effective hit,
Cool.
but it's still fluttering around.
Great. Oh boy. 4 hero points for that. I'm gonna jet. I'm gonna run, and I'm gonna hope that I dodge whatever very painful attacks are probably going to come my way when I
can
do
do it.
that. So I'm going around here if I can make it do the thing. Around there.
Where are you going? Oh, over there. Gotcha.
Around here.
You
I
got
might
it.
need to do like a tumble through or something.
Nah, these things are just like circling around you in the air, so you're completely fine.
Okay, up here. Okay, I go there.
Okay, very good. That was Tsokra's turn. Gunnar, you're up.
Gunnar, cover me.
Yeah, okay, I just got to kill this big guy first, but I'll be out there in a
There's an
second.
angry orc lady who wants my
Yeah, it's okay. No, it's all good though.
feathers for a pelt. She's very angry.
Okay, so, I believe that Foundry doesn't like me having rage, and isn't giving me an easy way to go. Oh no, yes, I can now. Haha, rage.
Oh, does it
I'm
have it
gonna
now?
rage. It has it now. Maybe I needed to refresh after I added it to my character last time. And I
Very
didn't.
good.
One action. I'm gonna rage.
Very good.
I don't know if that has done anything.
It didn't. It doesn't look like it applied the template still. So,
Yeah, okay.
but it's easy enough. It's gonna gain you. Let's see. What level are we? 3. What's your con
Yep.
mod?
My con mod is +2.
Okay, so you're going to add 6 temporary hit points. Just go ahead and heal yourself for 6.
Yep. Puts me on 29. Great. And I'm going to then use my second action to swing at Lord Nar.
Okay,
Does Rage give me any bonuses to that? I don't know if it does.
not to the hit, just to the
To the
damage.
damage. Oh!
Oh.
Hero point, please.
Oh no. Okay, hero point used for Gunnar to reroll the
Whoop.
nat 1.
There we go, 13. That's 22, 24 if we're affirmated.
24. We are affirmated. That's a hit.
Okay, so I'm going Greatsword normal damage is 9 plus my rage damage.
Of 4
Oh my god, that's great. So what? That's 13
plus a d8, correct?
plus a d8, which is 3, so 16 damage.
Okay, you cut into him with this sword right across the chest. He stops it from decapitating him with his club. He's still standing.
Whew. Cool. I got one more action for Gunnar. I think that's going to have to just be giving Pumpkin 2 attacks.
Very good.
You finish him, little pig! Sorry, I'm going to make your deja vu worthless.
Don't apologize. Like, I would rather he died than him rage again, pull out his weapon, rage, and attack you again.
Pumpkin only got a 16. Affirmated.
No.
16 will miss.
Pumpkin.
Do I use another hero point? How many do I have?
You got
Still got,
3
like-
left.
3 left? Yeah, let's roll again for Pumpkin.
All right, Pumpkin, use that hero point.
There you go,
Okay.
23.
25 even with all the affirmations and hero points will hit.
Brilliant. We'll go damage, which is 8 plus 16 damage.
16
Oh.
damage. Okay, Pumpkin gores this person right in the stomach, and it looks like he's going to collapse, but he is going to use his orc ability called Ferocity as a reaction, and he stands up straight and just roars right in Pumpkin's face and does not die. He's
How-
instead wounded 1.
Dare he?
How dare he? Luckily, Pumpkin attacks again.
Okay, very good.
Oh no, it's only a 16.
16 will miss.
Yeah, okay. I'll take that miss. There's no point re-rolling that. Such a low bonus.
Okay, that makes it Evelyn's turn.
Alrighty. Evelyn, my dear, is going to move the curtain and cast Daze.
Oh, that
On-
curtain's gone.
Oh, okay. Well, then good. I can see. I'm going to cast Daze on him.
Okay, on Lord Nar.
Yes.
Okay.
Now- I'm
Yeah.
wondering,
It's
are
a
we
will
pretty-
save.
Are we pretty 100% sure that Lord Nar's going to get stupefied on his turn? Given that he can't draw the weapon he's already drawn, he specifically can't go into rage when he's already raging. Like, he can't do 2 of the actions from his last turn. So, feels like he has to get stupefied.
It also does mental damage, so
Oh, okay, then damage him away.
yeah.
Okay, he is going to roll his will save
Oh,
with a nat 20, unless Evelyn would like to use one of those hero points.
I think he still takes the damage if I don't use a
Yeah,
hero
blah, blah.
point.
He will not, since I nat 20. It's a critical
Oh,
success.
then yeah, reroll.
Okay.
Don't make me waste my actions.
Cheating anyway, he should already be dead.
oh
That-
my!
That is, what's your DC?
19.
That still does not quite critically succeed. So, how do you do it?
So she sends her, familiar little lightning cloud, and I think like the lightning, like it's sort of like lightning strikes like in like the ears, and he just sort of like his eyes cross, and he just falls over.
Very good. Yep. He's he's like frothing at the mouth in this brutal rage, and he just looks dazed out and collapses.
Then now that he's gone, I'm gonna use my movement to run up here by Gunnar.
Very good. Okay. That's Evelyn's turn. Cindy, you're up.
How does Gunnar look? Pretty shoulder beat up.
He took like 20 points of damage.
And then
Right.
rage healed a little bit.
Oh, okay.
All right, Cindy's gonna walk up to Gunnar. Wait, let me make sure I have enough move. Exactly enough. Okay, Cindy's gonna walk up to Gunnar. Gunnar, dear, your shoulder doesn't look very good. And she'll put her hand on his shoulder and cast level 2 soothe. Soothe heightened.
Heightened
Soothe
soothe.
sounds like a fake heal.
That's, I believe, 2d10 plus your
8.
charisma? Plus 8. Okay.
So
Go ahead and roll it up.
it will be 13 hit points
Okay.
for you. You gotta go out there and save Tsokra. Giles, what are you doing in there? I know you like the smell of filth, but get out here. And his one action, he'll come walking out.
Very good. All right. That's it for Cindy. So we have got V's turn. V is going to 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh.
Someone's
Did
also
my
redeemed a character fact, Chase.
Ah, very good. Tell me that character fact, because my Foundry just killed itself. So I'm gonna
Oh, no.
reboot Foundry, and we'll talk about that character fact while I do so. What was the fact question? Will?
Someone, I've seen this person in here before, no idea who they are. They
Oh,
want to
yeah.
know about Lord Nar, what his goals and dreams were. What loved ones did he leave behind?
Ah, Lord Nar. Well, Lord Nar worshipped somebody that he believed in, a person who showed up, made his whole living situation better, and he dedicated his life to that person. Made carvings on the walls from the best artists he could find, protected this person till his last breath.
It's amazing.
And
What a sweetie.
Died like a dog.
okay, here we go. So, Foundry is back up. V is back. She is going to triple move out here to see the commotion. She is moving kind of quickly, and then she sees Tsokra out here, and she stops and just grins. You must be one of the fools that arrived with Bort. Sorry about your friend.
Insurance.
I couldn't let anyone piece together what happened here. You're not going to be an exception. She looks like she's reaching for some kind of really fancy crossbow on her back.
Do you
And,
want my
If only she hadn't wasted an action talking to Tsokra. She'll have to pull it out on the next turn, I guess.
Thought she triple moved.
Yeah, that's her turn. She's not actually getting it drawn yet.
Oh, good.
She doesn't see Gunnar, right? He's behind the cloth.
She does not see Gunnar yet. Right. She's talking to Tsokra. All right, it is Grey Tusk's turn. She is going to step out here as one action. I'm going to spend 2 villain points. She's going to hunt prey for free on Tsokra.
Oh no!
And here we go. Taking a couple of shots at Tsokra.
Like bourbon? Like they're just drinking?
Yeah, they're just taking a couple of shots. It's no big deal.
Hey, Evelyn, do you have revive yet?
No.
Can you get revive?
That's pretty
That's
good.
actually gonna miss you.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, second
Not
attack.
poor.
This is with the
Natural
flurry
one.
hunt prey.
The natural one she can shoot.
That's
That'll miss.
Yes.
okay. She takes a couple of shots. They whiz right past you. And
I'm holding
that's
up
her
my
turn.
business card like a protective talisman, and it's working, and it's not going down.
Very
one
good.
of the arrows hit Tsokra straight in the chest, and then he looks down and he opens and reveals a big stack of paperwork that's been sitting right over his heart the entire time.
I like that one. Let's go with that.
Yeah, but now there's hawk thingies, lightning birds.
Okay.
I sense Tsokra's suffering.
These birds are going to fly over here together, and they are going to start flying around in like this vortex. You feel wind start to kick up and lightning start to crackle. I'm going to spend 4 villain points here, and this is going to summon this little storm cloud above you, Tsokra.
Oh,
and you make me a
no.
reflex save as this bolt of lightning
Oh.
zips down towards you.
When will it stop?
Sokra's
When will
very
the
long,
attack
bad,
stop?
horrible day.
Oh,
Oh
what?
my goodness!
Yes!
That's a
27. I'll take
20
it.
29 with the affirmation makes that a critical
This
success.
business card is going up on the walls, guy. Wall guys. Words.
And with that, you take no damage. You dodge that lightning bolt. And that is their turn. And Lord Nar is dead. Rest his soul. It's Tsokra's turn.
I wasn't expecting to get this far. Is the door over there open?
The door over where?
The door over here. Did I get a chance to see what's up here?
There's
We
no
need to get
door up
out
there.
of
You saw
here.
Nawala climb up that. She went up these stairs here, and she climbed on top.
Okay.
You couldn't see if there's like a ladder or not. You just saw her crawl up there. And she
she's
is
out.
getting
She
ready to
didn't
take
take
a
a
shot
reaction.
down at these people here. So
Okay. The storm cloud's gone, right?
no, it's not.
Oh no.
Well, anyways, it was very good doing business with you. Be sure to stop by our place and skate them if you're ever around in Absalom. Goodbye. Just anywhere but here, either over here, outside the wall, or up here somehow. I don't care.
Okay,
We
yeah.
barred
So
the door again.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So as a double move, you can get up to here, and you can see there's a ladder up to where Nawala is at.
Okay, I join Nuala and I just kind of like hide in the corner.
So third action, you're gonna climb the ladder there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Okay. The storm cloud is following you as you run.
Oh.
It's just staying right above your head.
Shit, how far are you
Am I
going
inside
away?
yet? Am I inside
Oh,
yet?
no.
You're not inside. You're on top of the tower here.
Oh, it's the worst.
Okay.
Fine.
That is Tsokra's turn. Gunnar.
Yes, I'm looking at some strategies. I'm reading rule books.
Would you
I'm
like to
trying see
hold
what
while
I
you
can do.
strategize?
No. I'm trying to see
There
what I
you
can do
go.
with a grapple.
Yeah, so grapple makes something grabbed, which makes both you and that target flat-footed and immobilized. And if you critically succeed, you can completely detain them.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I want to see, like, she's right there. I want to see if I can, like. I don't know, like take control of V before she draws that weapon. Or maybe have some kind of standoff situation. Or would it be better to ignore that and just swing a big sword?
Oh, grab her, Gunnar.
Cast
Yeah,
her,
you
we
know
got
what,
10
fine.
damage on her.
I mean, if I have her grappled, do I have any capacity to make that a threat against people? Like, not really.
Grappling is pretty good against people that have a hard time breaking out of it.
Yeah, I'm assuming she will. She looks weak. Okay, I need a free hand to grapple, so I'm going to have to drop my big two-handed sword.
Okay,
Oh.
I'm going to drop my big two-handed sword.
it's dropped.
I suppose I don't want it standing right there where I'm surrounded.
You
Is there a
also
way for
you
me to,
can
like-
you can hold your sword in one hand while you
Oh, I just
grab
can't use
somebody.
it.
You just can't use it.
All right, cool. Then I'll keep hold of my sword. I want to grab her. There's no way I can grapple her and pull her back into this room, is there?
Yeah, you can. If you succeed, you can move her with you at half speed.
Okay, well, let's do that. I'm going to step out and grab her.
Okay.
So I'm going to make a grapple check. I'm rolling athletics.
Okay. And this is versus her fortitude DC.
Cool. Are we affirmated at the moment?
You guys are affirmated +2.
Well, then that's a 22.
22 is going to succeed. You come bursting out of that curtain and you grab her. You got a good hold on her.
Out, grab, and then I'm going to move back into this room.
Oh shit. Well,
Okay.
do you move like out of our way so we can get out?
Yeah, we're just going to pull her in there. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I would like to be able to move out.
And I think that's technically 3
If you
actions.
want to
Move
move
out
her
and
out of the way of
grab
the
her.
So
door,
good.
you could go to there if you wanted.
Yeah, okay, let's do that.
Okay.
And I think technically that's 3
Let
actions.
go of
Grab
me.
her.
They're not worth your compassion.
You're
Call off
They're a
your-
wicked lot.
Unsummon your birds. Call off your orc lady, and I won't have this pig eat you.
She grins up at you as you're trying to detain her. I haven't even begun to summon everything yet.
Well, I'm saying don't do that. Unsummon.
She just looks
I
like she
won't
has a
let you
crazy
use your
grin.
arms in any kind of somatic components.
Okay. Anything else for Gunnar? That was 2 actions. No,
Oh,
it was
was it?
3 actions. You moved
I think
out.
because I had to
you
move
grabbed
out,
her.
move
Right.
back.
Okay. Evelyn, you're up.
So I have a question about this wand. Does it work like the heal spell where it has it can have 3 charges?
Yep. It's just like a focus. You can cast it just like normal at 2nd level and it just won't take a slot.
Okay, so if I moved here, would I be able to get Tsokra in the 30-foot, the third action heal?
Let's take a look here. You'd have to get a bit closer.
Shit. All right. Well then,
You'd have to be at least right there by the hawks. Or you could move past the hawks. Remember, not everything in 2E has op attack, so.
I feel like you say that and they're gonna take off attacks.
I ran
I
into
didn't
them
attack
earlier and
Tsokra
they didn't
when he
attack me. Same for the orc lady.
Okay. So yeah, she's going to just say, I'm going to help Tsokra, and she will move 5, 10, 15,
Oh no. Darling, you don't want to go outside.
20, 25, 30. Oh wait, I think I have to go through the wall first. Okay,
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I'm going to do the healing.
So you want to do the single target within 30 feet, or do you want to do the burst?
Well, I don't think I can get anybody else that's been hurt. So we'll just do single target.
Good call. Okay, so that's going to be 2D.
I will say, if you do, I'm on 42 health. But
I
my
know
max is not
you're low,
44.
but I can't get you.
No,
but I
I'm
think...
not low. I'm super high.
Oh,
but I could
okay.
get higher. I'm just saying.
I've got
You don't
Gunnar
have to
to
heal me, please
control.
don't.
Well, I'm using the wand, so it's not one of my spell slots.
Oh, you actually can't do a 3 action anyways because you moved out. So
Oh, cool.
Oh,
That heals me.
true.
it would be a 2 action version, which is 2d8 plus 16.
Oh, shit. Okay.
The 2 action version is the best burst healing. It does a lot of healing to one person,
So 7 plus 16.
which is 23 if my math is
Dang.
correct. Okay, that's good stuff.
It just like I feel like she casts it in like a little mini version of Hans, like goes out and like like absorbs into you with like healing
My
magic.
paperwork filling out, friend. You've come to rescue me.
That's wonderful. Okay,
That's
so that was a
it.
move
Now-
into action spell, Cindy.
Look, dear, do you want to give up your stuff and surrender, or do you want Gunnar's pumpkin to eat your face?
She just slowly turns her head back towards you. She's like almost given up now. Like she's just like laying in your arms limp, and she just grins at Cindy with this sinister, wicked grin.
I suggest you give him that staff and whatever else you have. Cindy's gonna cast Charitable Urge. So this lady needs to make a will save.
Okay.
And I will tell you what happens after I spend all my hero points to make her fail.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna start with a nat 20, so you're gonna
Alright,
do.
How many do I have? Does someone have vision on that?
3.
You have
all right.
3
Let's go 1. Let's re-roll this.
now. Okay, so here's the thing: you can only reroll once per roll. If you wanted to spend 3, I'll make her fail.
Like, what kind of failure?
Not critical, but fail.
If I spend all 3?
If you spend all 3.
But
Yeah,
if you
okay.
only okay, yeah.
Okay.
So on its next turn, so on her next turn, before she does anything else, she has to present the nearest creature with an item in its possession. The target chooses which item to give, and if the only item it has is one that's currently using to defend itself, then it can choose to be stunned instead of giving it away. If the item's in somewhere, they have to retrieve it. They have to do an interact action to pull it out, and then give the item to that person. So it sounds like it could take multiple actions to get this item out and hand it over, but it doesn't sound like it takes all their actions necessarily.
Okay. I just have to give something to who?
Whoever, a creature nearest her. So,
Okay.
and it doesn't specify, like, it just says an item. So flavor wise, Cindy said the staff, but it can be any item.
And that's actually like it's a crossbow. It's like a crossbow with like a really wacky looking bolt
Oh.
loaded on there.
Yeah, well then that. So however many actions it's gonna take, she just has to give him that
Okay.
on her next turn.
Noted. Anything else for
Oh.
Cindy?
Yeah, she is going to start. She's gonna start. Well, Gunnar, do everything you can to get that from her, and Cindy's gonna cast guidance on Gunnar.
Oh, thank you. I feel so guided.
Okay. So Gunnar is guided. It is V's turn. V is going to like as she's grinning at Cindy, she looks like she almost goes into kind of a trance. And then she nods and she's gonna just grab the crossbow off of her back and she's gonna hand it to Gunnar.
Oh, thank you. I'll take it.
She'll tuck it into his shoulder. So that was one action to draw, one action to give it to him. And then she's just gonna lay back limp as you have a hold on her, and she's gonna shout just up into the sky, "My behemoth, come save me, please." Now this is
I
a bit of
forgot
an
about the
enhanced
creatures.
effect. So I'm going to spend 5 villain points to have this just show up here. You guys hear a rumbling, and you guys could see a mound of dirt just starting to like churn right out here.
Well, don't like that. But I'm pretty sure
GGs?
that you can kill someone and their summoned creatures will disappear. So let's kill her.
Question: is she casting something that's a manipulate action?
No, I think that's why he took the 5.
Yeah,
Oh, to avoid that. Okay,
To get rid of the somatic.
the
looting.
grabbed business.
that was a 5 villain point ability. That's not a real thing, but it is now.
That's cool.
Okay, that was V's turn. Gray Tusk is up. She doesn't have line of sight on Tsokra anymore, so she's gonna curse in Orcish, and she's going to. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna spend my last 2 villain points to move the hunt prey to Evelyn for free.
Yep.
Oh, Evelyn.
It was-
I knew this
And
was gonna
then,
happen.
This is going to be a 3 action double shot here.
Cool.
So this is 2 shots, no penalty on the attack. That's a 21 for the
Hits.
first. And the second one is going to be a 22.
Yep.
Okay, so damage on this for the first shot is going to be 11.
Okay.
And for the second, God, I'm rolling so high. 12. So a total of 23.
Okay.
Couple of arrows catch Evelyn, and that is Grey Tusk's turn. These hawks are going to sustain their lightning cloud. Tsokra needs to make a reflex save, and then they're going to fly up here and flank him.
Business card. Save me
What's
once
Nawala
more.
doing?
I believe in you. But like also maybe enough to use a hero point. I think I got
4
one.
hero points at the moment. Just waste them, baby.
Nope.
Okay, 17 is your highest, so you're going to take half damage from this,
Okay, that's fine.
which is going to be 4 damage.
Oh,
Is the
That's
half.
not bad.
Not bad at all.
Oh, not 20, not 4.
Oh, yeah, thank you for my bet, Noelle. Noelle's going to take a reaction, and she's going to take a shot down at Grey Tusk as she's shooting
Right.
Evelyn. And this is going to just, we're just doing like a mechanic for her to add damage rather than have her make her own rolls. So she's going to do 10 damage to Grey Tusk here. She takes a shot with a longbow from up at the tower.
How does Grey Tusk look?
Grey Tusk is looking pretty bad.
Okay.
She's burned. She's got an arrow in her shoulder. She's looking rough. Okay, these hawks are going to make a strike against you. They can't do their circling attack because they had to sustain and fly up. 26 on the first one versus your flat-footed. Tsokra.
Oh, sorry. I was doing hero point math. Versus 26 versus my flat-footed. Yeah, that'll hit. 12 will miss critically.
Really? That's
That's a nat 1. And the nat 1 on this one is it is dealing critical damage to the closest ally.
Oh, Tsokra ducks and the two birds go donk into each other.
So I'm
But
gonna
they
roll.
know.
I'm gonna roll the
Bird
critical
brains.
against its ally first. If it kills it, you won't get hit. Okay, it does 18 damage to its ally, which
Please tell me that kills it.
doesn't quite.
What? Chase, how are we supposed to survive this?
So here's the damage on Tsokra. 14.
Wow. Okay. Goodbye. All that health I had.
Remember when you guys were like, it's just lightning birds, haha.
Okay, Tsokra, you're up.
Okay. Yeah. I'm crawling through that window. I'm running in here. I'm slapping Nawala on the back of the head and telling her to be more useful. Do something already.
I'm
What
working
are you
on
even
it.
here for?
I'm working on it.
Well, work harder. I
When you
just
tell her
like
to work harder.
hold-
She'll take this round's reaction. She'll take another shot at Grey Tusk. And she'll just
I gesture at my lightning singed clothing.
Oh yeah, by the way, when Evelyn got hit, she would have for sure cried out, "Oh, help!" So that other people would know that she's in pain.
Very good. Okay, Noala does 5 more damage to Grey Tusk. What else you got, Tsokra?
Oh, can I devise a stratagem against these birds?
Absolutely. This one is looking like it's almost flickering out of existence. This one is still looking the same as it was.
It almost doesn't even matter because I guess I'm probably doing half damage if I had to guess.
Nah,
If
double.
I had to guess.
Double for sure.
Double damage, 100%.
That's a 17 with your
Ah.
affirmation.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll do the attack.
It
I'm right here anyways.
misses.
Okay. See. 1 slap on the back of the head, 2, 3 talk. So that's it.
Okay, that was Tsokra's turn. Gruna, you're up.
Okay, so
You have
Gruna.
this crazy looking crossbow with like this bomb looking bolt on the front of it that she just tucked into your arm there. So you've got one hand grabbing her, you got her crossbow like pinched between your forearm and your bicep here, and then you've got her grabbed with the other hand, or your sword held in the other hand.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, I wonder if I could use that bolt to just like, if it's got a bomb on it, just stab her with it and have it blow up. But I'd probably blow myself up if it's got any area effect. That's interesting. Can I hold my action
Yeah, absolutely.
for just a second?
That makes it Evelyn's turn.
Okay.
But I'd like to. One thing I would like to say is I'd like to say to Cindy, I would like to say, get out of here and close the blind behind you. She won't have line of sight on anybody.
Well, I'm not going out there. Do you
Get
hear
out of
what's
here,
happening?
Buggerman!
You don't command me, Giles.
That's all.
That's all she'll
Okay.
say.
Evelyn, you see dirt mounding up here. Gray Tusk is
Yep.
looking rough.
I'm
Birds are
gonna-
circling Tsokra.
Send an acid splash at Gray Tusk.
Okay. Go ahead and make that attack roll. You are affirmated +2.
Do I still have guidance?
You do, but
Oh.
you don't need it on a nat 20.
Dang.
Nice.
So
Okay.
how do I make it a critical?
So you roll double damage, and then you get a critical card.
So I just roll my damage twice.
You do roll your damage twice. Yep.
Okay. It's not a ton of damage, but 11.
This is about the only time that I think that this card would ever matter. So the
Oh, I hear that.
target is wounded 2 and takes 1d12 persistent damage as well.
Oh.
You get her with this bolt of acid, and
Yeah.
she's gonna use her reaction to ferocity, which puts her to wounded 4 since it's a critical, which actually means she's just dead anyways. So how do you do it?
Fuck yes.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
so Evelyn is like pissed, like grabbing her fucking shoulder or whatever, looking, and she just flings out this like purple acid, and I think it just like hits her on the head and just starts like dripping down.
Yeah, and she
Fries her.
screams,
And,
tries to
and
take
guess
one
what?
last
It gets
shot.
rid of the skin, everybody.
Nice.
Isn't this the person whose neck you blew open earlier?
Yep.
So maybe
I don't
there are
really
some
know how
places that
they're.
you could
I don't
aim
really
for.
know how they're still up, but
Very ferocious.
yeah.
And okay, Grey Tusk is gone.
All right. I am then
got
going
one
to
action
turn
left.
to these birds. Oh yeah, I only have one action. Okay. Actually, haha, I'm gonna shield myself.
Okay, shield goes up. Cindy, unless Gunnar would like to go.
I was hoping Cindy would leave, so we'll see what she does. I'll go after Cindy.
Okay.
Fine, Gunnar. You have your way, but let me give you a little help first. Cindy's gonna cast Deja Vu. She's gonna place her hand on this woman's head. You better do exactly what Gunnar tells you. Do you understand me? I said, do you understand me?
She smiles at you. You're gonna have bigger problems to deal with.
She slaps her and casts Deja Vu in the slap. It's like
Okay, very
part
nice.
of the.
Slap.
So she's
So
gonna
she
make
has to roll a
will.
will save.
Here we go. Oh, that was almost another nat 20. Okay, that is 22.
Last, I believe I have one more hero point,
We
right?
got one left.
All right, I'm using it. Reroll it.
Here we go.
Roll a low number. Roll a
Don't
one.
roll like Chase rolls.
That's gonna be an
12.
18.
She needed a 19.
Oh
So
heck yeah!
Nice.
She fails. So whatever she does on her next turn, she has to repeat on the following turn after the next turn.
Okay.
Okay,
Got it.
it is done.
Giles, this way. Let's go see if the others need help. And Cindy will. Good luck, Gunnar.
See a massive pile of churning dirt right out front of the door.
She
here.
gives Gunnar a kiss on his bald head and then leaves. Good luck, Gunnar. Do you want Giles to take the crossbow from you?
Oh yeah, 100%. Grab the crossbow.
Giles, grab
I'll-
that crossbow and let's do it.
Okay,
Surely he
Giles has the
can't-
crossbow.
Oh, can he do that as he's walking?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, and then he'll.
Follow you.
Yeah, he's not like he's
Yeah.
wresting it from me. He's just taking it.
I think I moved too far. There we go. That's as far as we can go.
Okay.
And he'll close the blinds.
All right. On the start of V's turn, this horrible, massive.
Well, do I go
Oh,
before that? I was hoping to go after
you
Cindy.
do
Yeah.
go before that.
Get outta here,
Forget what I
horrible,
said. Said absolutely nothing. Gunnar, your go.
So my goal is to set up a turn in which whatever she does on her next turn will be useless. The turn up.
Yeah.
That's the
Okay.
ideal, right? Because so one of the things that she'll presumably do on her turn is maybe, hopefully, escape from my grapple. I'm not really sure. So what's my plan? I can move half speed, can I, with her?
You can, yes. As long as you're gonna have to re-grab her again. You have to spend an action to make sure that you can keep a hold of that grapple.
Go shove her face
okay.
in the dirt.
Yeah. If I know a monster is appearing on that square, what if she's standing on the squares when the monster appears? Would that be bad for her? Will she take damage from an eruption?
You have
of
no
monster?
idea. That would be an absolute estimate.
Okay. Let's think. Maybe what I'll do is I will spend an action making her my prey.
She is prey.
I'm going to spend an action having Pumpkin attack her.
Pumpkin may attack.
All right. So Pumpkin is going to attack. Does he get any bonuses? Is she flat-footed while she's grabbed?
She's flat-footed while she's grabbed. Yep.
All right. So he's going for a Tusk attack. He got a 18 plus 2 if we're still affirmated, so 20 on a flat-footed.
20 is going to hit right on the money on the flat-footed.
That's so great.
She has such a high DC. All right, and he's going damage. That's 9 plus another 5. That's 14 damage.
Okay, noted.
Pumpkin gets a second attack. She's going to take and presumably probably miss, but we'll see.
You never know.
Ooh.
Okay, Pumpkin's crit fail.
No. What if I re-roll? I got hero
You
point.
can absolutely reroll one of your hero points if you would like.
See you later. Crit fail. Turn into a miss. Okay.
It is a miss, but not a crit fail.
And then Gunnar has one action left. Maybe I should attack her. Can I just swing? Can I just like let go over and swing my sword?
You can, yes. You may take a percentage of a mischance. I'm not sure, but we're gonna say no for now, and I'll look that up.
You
later.
you can just this voice tells you if you re-grapple, you can try to restrain, like you
Can I
get
do
the
that from a
crit.
grapple?
if you critical.
Yeah, if you get a crit
Okay.
success, you will completely detain her.
Okay, let's do that. I'll try that again. Let's go for a big grapple. I do have a plus 11. Like a crit success is not out of the question.
Okay, roll it up.
All right. I'll roll plus 13 with affirmation.
Plus 13 with affirmation.
Uh,
Oh, it's so close to that nat 20. You do have one hero point left if you would
I'm
like
doing
to.
it. Let's do
okay.
it.
Yes. Use guidance.
Ah!
Okay, so your highest roll becomes a 21, which she is still grabbed now, but not restrained.
I hate it. Okay. I guess that's my final action then, yeah.
Okay, that was your turn. So this massive beast comes just erupting from the ground here. Let's show some art. There we go. We showed this last time, but it's here. And as it comes
No.
crawling up
Remember
out of
the
the
nose.
ground, you hear her. She just smiles. There's my behemoth.
Giles, run!
Pops up right here. And it is going to.
Gunnar, you set me up.
Okay, it's going to make a massive strike against Giles for 2 actions. Here.
Giles, run!
Oh no.
That's absolutely gonna be a crit on
That's
Giles.
a crit. Goodbye, Giles. It's been nice knowing
Throws Giles 10 feet back, and Giles is dying too.
you. Dying too. How much damage was it?
A lot more than 10. Oh, that actually is.
You might just die.
That's true. Let's see here. Giles absolutely.
Giles
Oh no.
Best boy.
Giles!
Oh no. Ha.
Do we want to pull 5 hero points for Giles?
No.
Okay.
Yes. 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 What do you mean no? Yes.
Well, you
How many?
have
Calls
2.
me the spawn of Satan.
I have 2. Look, you just need me 3 more. 1 from each of you to save our
Look,
love, Giles.
He's
Toby,
just
you
gonna
took
go
out
down
good life
again.
insurance on him, right? Because like that should cover it.
He's just gonna go down
Listen,
again.
I know there's someone watching. Someone watches my life all the time. Do something. Someone save him. Someone do it.
Wait, hold on, what about
It
this
looks like we've got Matt coming to the rescue for Cindy. All right, with the 3 you just gained and the 2 that you have, Giles is unconscious.
Oh,
I really like how we're all
Giles.
like, yeah, no.
Thank you, person watching my life.
All right. Now it is Vilry's turn. She does not have her weapon anymore.
No
She is
weapon.
going to try to reach for something on like a side satchel, but she has to make a flat check for that to succeed because she's grabbed.
Dang it.
She does grab it, one action, and the second action, she is going to just slam it right onto the ground here.
Question: Is slamming a manipulate? Does she have to roll another flat check to slam?
Yeah, you know what? I think she does.
Oh, welcome to the jam.
And she doesn't. She just drops it on the ground.
Gonna grabs her wrist and goes, "No, what are you doing?"
And
That's such a
the
cool
vial, she flinches as it hits the ground, but it doesn't break. She looks like she figured that was going to explode.
Oh.
And then she's going to grab it as her third action. And she's going to try. It's another flat check. So she does get it.
Aw.
So she drew it, she dropped it, she picked it up. There's
Wait,
your deja
oh,
vu.
Yeah.
Hey, don't
next
worry
turn,
about
does
it.
she have to draw it, drop it, and pick it up again?
Yep.
Unless she succeeds in dropping it, presumably, right? Because she was attempting to throw it. Deja
I
vu means
think
That's
actually
true.
the way
again.
deja... Yeah,
And
that's
so
true.
I don't know,
I'm gonna
Chase. You
throw
roll
her.
it.
I'm gonna throw her away so she blows herself up next turn.
Yo, there you go.
Very
Each
good.
of it is weird, so whatever you want to do.
I'll see where it's standing when it comes
Okay.
back up.
Sounds good.
All right, we've got Hawks up here harassing Tsokra. They are going to do, the first one's going to do a circling attack.
Oh, get out of here! They're just
Oh,
horses.
actually, you need to make a reflex save because they're going to sustain a little storm here.
Don't put up with this, Tsokra. Don't even roll it.
If I recall
for-
correctly, it wasn't that bad, but
It
also I
was-
can't. And I got so many hero points. Thank you, chat. So I'm just gonna do that again.
Okay,
And
you're
I'm
gonna
going to
need
get a bad roll again. And I'm going to go down. Goodbye.
You could do 3 if you want a heroic recovery and stay up.
Oh, but I'm just gonna
Oh,
get
actually,
attacked
it's 4
by
now.
them.
This is your second. So they'll presumably tear you to shreds, and you can spend all 4 because your heroic recoveries get more expensive. But you can spend all 4 here if you want to just stay up.
For the round or just
Yeah, I mean their entire turn will be beating you up, and then you'll still be standing.
Sure. I'll be clutching my business card in my hands the whole time.
And it's just feathers and lightning on top of this building.
One thing is keeping me going.
Okay, so that's 4 hero points for you. You're all out, and it's your turn.
What? Can I please get some help here? Do more.
Noala will take a shot at this beast. And she does 9 damage to the big beast down below.
I'm sure
Why
that's
can't she just kill off a bird?
She has the high ground, and there's a very alarming thing down below.
Oh, I can't do anything with damage if I have to keep healing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna break line of sight and then hide.
Do it.
I think that's how I'm getting out of this.
I kind of want to do that too.
Okay, it's not letting me go. Is
This
the
door
thing.
right here is locked.
Oh, of course it is.
Oh
What?
yes.
Chase really just said, "Let's murder everyone."
Yeah, let's
That's why we're-
let's
that's why we're
jump
only
Tsokra
going-
into this little murder box and then
I
have
would like to. I would
You,
like to
you,
contest.
can we speak as a free action?
Yeah, absolutely.
I would say perhaps we should flee.
I would like to contest the lockedness of that door. Are you saying that the person who went down to see V left her little
Watch
watchtower
post.
and locked the door behind her
So
before going and
she
saying hello to V?
she came down around this way.
Oh, she did, didn't she? Okay, I
Mhm.
apologize.
Where's the ladder go?
So this ladder goes upwards, up here on a higher ledge.
Okay, so it's one action to slap Nuala. The I can see up to the area, right?
You can.
Okay. And how far of a drop is it out the window that I came through?
It's just like 10 feet, a little less than.
Okay. And where are these hawks? I don't get
They're
this.
above you. They're circling right above your head.
Right above me, so they're inside.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna jump outside,
Okay.
and that's action 2, and that's to break line of sight, and then action 3 is to hide.
Okay. Tsokra hides and breaks line of sight. Evelyn.
Yeah, I'm gonna. It's a 3-action spell. I'm going to cast Animate Dead,
Okay.
and I'm going to reanimate the body of frickin' the bitch that shot me a lot of times.
All right. Let's get her back on the board here. And
Whatever the strongest one I can summon is.
she's gonna make a will save per our little house rule for Animate Dead. And unless you want to spend away your hero points, it's gonna be a very good save.
Oh, is it only because I picked someone that was an enemy before?
Well, you'll still summon it. She just won't get. She's gonna just be a normal corpse of whatever you summon. If she fails her save, she's hasted and all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, I'll spend one. I mean,
Cool. You want a
Might as
zombie
well.
skeleton? You want her to have a decapitated head or a crawling hand?
I think for
What's-
combat,
what's
zombie
the best
skeleton's probably
one?
the best.
The skeleton or zombie are probably the best at straight up brawling.
yeah, let's go with the zombie.
Okay. And where do you want her to be raised at per se? Oh, she was right here. so.
Well, can I like move her bones over here
For sure.
besides Cindy?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. You raise her up, and that is 3 actions. So the zombie immediately has 2 actions. What would you like it
Okay.
to do?
Zombie is going to first do a fist attack at the behemoth
Nice.
Okay.
for very low 15.
Okay. 15 is going
Are we
to miss.
affirmated?
You guys are affirmated. And with a 17, that actually does hit.
Okay, cool. So that is 9 damage, full
Okay.
damage. I'm going to do the grab action. Are they larger than they're larger than medium, aren't they?
They are, yeah,
Hold
these
on,
things
wait a
are.
second. It doesn't say. Wait, I think the hand was medium or larger.
Yeah, this one is.
I just sent it in chat.
How's your grabs target? Yeah, so you can grab it.
Okay, cool. Then we're gonna do a jaws attack. Because the creature has to be grabbed or restrained, but at the minus whatever. Oh, that was really bad. So it misses.
That one will miss. So your zombie grabs it. It starts trying to chomp into it, but it's got like this very leathery type flesh. It's just not doing anything here.
Okay. And that will be her turn.
Okay, Cindy, you're up.
Goodness.
You're gonna grieve for
Tsokra, what
3
are you
actions?
doing? Tsokra, get down here.
He is down there. He's hiding in some bushes.
Oh, that's right. He went and hid. Cindy is going to back up first of all from this thing. So if there's any op attacks coming my way. No? Okay. Cindy's gonna get behind Giles.
Okay.
And
Giles is unconscious.
yeah. But not dying, right?
Not dying, just unconscious.
She is going to look at this creature and attempt. Can I roll a knowledge check on it? I want to can I use bardic lore?
Yeah, for sure.
What
recall
I'm trying
knowledge?
to see if Cindy knows is if mind affecting things, like mental things, would affect this creature in whatever knowledge lore she could possibly know.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll me a craft or an arcana.
Can I do bardic lore?
Bardic lore, right. And what do you roll for that again?
It's just bardic lore. It's a lore skill that applies to any
right.
knowledge
Okay.
check.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
Evelyn would have also yelled, "Everyone should sort of back away."
You have
Natural
no idea.
one. Do I have any hero points left, or am I out now?
Have 1.
Whoever gave that, thank you. Can I use it?
Absolutely. That was Tempest Thema who gave you that, I believe.
Thank you, Tempest.
Yo.
22.
Okay, a 22.
I don't know if 20. Do I get +2 from the hero point or no?
Yeah, you sure do.
So 24.
This is not immune, as far as you can tell. The way it's crafted, the way it's put together, the way it seems to act and have a conscience, you don't think it would be immune to mind affecting effects.
Okay, that makes sense. Then after that action, Cindy's going to cast Command.
Okay.
And she's going to say, "You there, ugly thing, stand there and do nothing. I command it."
Okay.
So he has to make a will save. I have no hero points, so whatever this roll is where it's at.
Okay, here we go.
1.
That is going to be an 18.
So that's a failure. It needed a 19. So
Okay.
for the first action on its next turn, it must use a single action to do as I commanded. So it'll have to take
Okay.
one action to just stand there.
Sounds good.
That's it.
All right, Gunnar, you're up.
All right. First action with Gunnar. I, alongside this lady, am gonna move over here. Or maybe I'm gonna shove her. I don't know exactly how it works. Maybe I need to shove. I want to move her right next to the big thing.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. You've got a solid hold on her. She'll move with you over there.
So we move over, leave her there. Great. That's one
Okay.
action. Now on her turn, she's going to be dropping an explosive at her feet and trying to pick it up for 2 actions. So I'm not worried about what she's doing next turn. And I think that skeleton's going to explode, so I'm glad that she's nearby. Second action, Gunnar runs 5, 10, 20, 25. Sorry, I've walked into a wall. So I wanted to move down.
This is so cool.
Here.
Uh-huh.
And on my
So
third
you
action,
just shove her and then run?
yeah. And on my third action, I'm going to give Pumpkin 2 actions, so Pumpkin can join me,
Okay, good.
Okay.
hiding behind these walls, to see
Okay.
what happens, and hopefully nothing explodes on us.
All right, that's Gunnar's turn.
I'm only really worried about Cindy.
Okay. So
Giles is going to die.
Yep.
He's just lying there on the ground.
V
I think I didn't
grabs
give him my hero
another
points.
one of these bombs, drops it, and unhindered this time, it explodes. It seems very potent against this thing, and it's also going to do damage to her here. So let's
That's right,
see.
baby.
That's so cool.
Yo.
That is going to do 22 damage to her, and it hurts this thing quite bad. This thing starts groaning this horrible, like, croaking sound from its crafted throat as this, it appears to be this big cloud of, like, very acrid, acidic smoke. She yells as it's burning her, and then she goes to pick something up, and she's going to be stupefied because there's actually nothing for her to pick up because it blew up.
Nice.
And that's her turn. These birds are going to be out of time. And
Out of
they just
time.
like evaporate into these little poofs of electricity. And that makes it Tsokra's turn.
Tsokra, move!
What? How am I still alive?
Tsokra, Nuala, move!
Yeah, so I'm supposed to be outside right now. It's not letting me.
Oh yeah. There you go.
I
have
should
freed
be
you.
like around there somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna. You don't get sneak attack or any. You get flat-footed against somebody if you're not visible to them, right?
Right. Also, Noal is gonna shoot this big thing for 2 damage.
Be more useful.
She's not gonna
Come
move.
on.
I yelled at her to move.
She's like up on the building. She ignores you.
Okay.
She doesn't like you
Alright.
guys very much if you haven't gathered.
Yeah, I'm
I
just
don't
gonna
believe
stay in my nice little
explosions.
hidey hole here. I'm gonna try and figure out if I can time my shot well to hit Caster Lady. And I'm gonna do that with a longbow. She is the thing that I've been tracking, right?
She is. Yep.
So this is free. And I got a hero point. I'm pretty sure I've been getting a lot of them.
Chat has been keeping you guys
Thank you.
steadily
You are the
supplied.
only reason I'm alive
Good.
right now. You and that business card. Oh, it's so much better.
Okay, 21. How does that feel?
That feels better. I kind of have to take it if I want to do anything with this longbow, so I'm gonna shoot with that.
23.
And what are you shooting at? The big
23.
thing?
Oh no, I'm shooting at
Her right there.
the V. That's
Okay.
That's what she was.
Yeah, go ahead and roll damage. That hits.
Ooh.
Yeah, 11 damage. I'll take it. And
Very good.
I'll get another shot off. If I can figure out how do you add in whatever. This is at a -5. Wow.
Whoa!
Sure.
Big roll.
Dang.
26
I'll
is gonna
take
hit.
it.
Is
I
28
can't-
a crit?
Oh, sorry, -3.
So,
And
yeah,
then
it's actually-
-5.
yeah.
But
So
then
that-
+2 and then.
that will hit, but not crit.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot to turn off devise a stratagem, but
Yeah, no, you're good.
2.
Oh, 2 little damage.
2 damage. Okay.
And then I'm gonna
Hit my little toesy wosies.
go right over there. Fine.
Take
Bye.
cover. Okay.
I have
Evelyn,
1 HP.
it's your
Evelyn?
turn. Would you like to go now or would you like to hold?
When does Cindy go?
After you.
Right after
Okay,
you.
I'm gonna. I'll hold until after Cindy goes.
Very good. Okay, Cindy, it's your go.
Did you say anything to Cindy?
Yeah, because she's been yelling at everyone to move away, move away.
You got it. Can Cindy drag Giles?
Madam.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Giles,
leave me.
we got to get back.
No, you won't make
half
it, leave
speed,
me
I'm guessing?
behind.
Half speed.
Half speed is not enough speed. No.
She'll do 2 actions and bring him all the way back there.
She's just grabbing him by the shoulders and like
Actually,
dragging
she's
him
gonna
back.
go. She's gonna go one more, and get against this wall. And she's like trying to wake him up. Giles, wake up!
Can it not be that? Can it just be like the Simpsons scene where Burns, where Smithers gets stung by the bee and while he's riding the bicycle, and Burns just like goes, "I'll help you the only way I can. Come on, Smithers, go! Get up, go! Move those legs, pump those legs." So she just doesn't drag Josh, just starts yelling at him to crawl.
Wonderful. I love it.
Yes.
Okay. So Giles is drugged back to safety. And is it your turn then, Evelyn? Taking your turn now?
Yep.
This is it.
What you doing?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna blow up my zombie.
Doing a final sacrifice?
Question.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just to give you an idea, if you want to, you can use an action to give your zombie 2 actions, right? And move
Well,
it
I
around.
have to use an
the
action.
creature.
I have to use an action to move.
But like, if you move it around the creature to the other side and then have it attack once, you're out of range of its explosion, right? Whatever.
I
but
don't
the-
know. I don't know.
the-
20
and the
feet was like
zombies-
really large.
And the zombie's
Do your
currently
thing.
attached.
I will tell you, these things are on 2 and 1 health. I kid
Oh.
you not.
Great.
Just
Oh.
go for
Do your
it.
thing.
Blow that zombie up.
Okay. So yeah,
I actually
so
can't believe the precision of which you guys left them both alive.
that's
That's
hilarious.
what we do.
All right,
This
so
is
we
it.
cast the final sacrifice. They got to make saves, but I mean,
Okay.
you know.
So basically they got a crit succeed or die here.
Yep.
So I'm going to do the big
And Evelyn
creature
does have
first.
4 victory.
I have hero
4 hero
points.
points.
Okay, that one does
Fail.
not save.
Get
And-
out, you loser.
Boop-a-boop-boo. That one you're gonna have to use a hero point on.
What?
I'll use it.
Okay.
Bill, we roll a 20 now.
I find it quite fitting that if they like.
That is
There it
not
is.
gonna be a crit
Yes.
success. How do you do it on both of these? Give us a word.
So
We know
this
how you
is
do it.
the woman. I don't remember if I can curse or not. This is
Hey,
the,
go
I'm
for
glad you
it.
decided
We've
now to
come
think about
this far.
that.
Let's go for it.
After a
this is the
solid
bitch that
half
shot
hour of
me.
just screaming.
And it's only fitting that I raised her and used her to blow her up to kill her mistress and this monster. So she just like starts like burning from like the feet up, like the body and then just explodes, and like whatever bones and stuff, like the shrapnel just kind of like spreads out, and it's once again like this black flames that are like tipped in like this purple that just like consume everything in like this flash fire. Unless
Oh, you broke Chase.
uh-oh.
It was such a big explosion. You blew up Chase's modem.
Oh no, he was in the radius.
He can't handle it.
Oh no.
I'll take over.
And then we
so
take-
you see,
and then
you
we
see
take
the
off.
behemoth explodes. Chunks of behemoth go flying around the room.
Wow.
Vilry dies on the floor, and as she dies, she says, "Gunnar, you're so amazing! I can't believe I'm dead!" And the behemoth explodes, and a chunk lands on Vilry's face, and she falls over, and then she explodes, and it's all terrible.
Yep.
Hundreds of thousands of gold pieces raised in the
Yeah,
sky.
yeah. I was
They
like, and then we
fall
take
off.
all the treasure.
I see Bill covered for me. I'm back.
Yeah.
Very sorry. I seem to have flickered.
No problem.
So yes, as Gunnar imagines all that in his mind, this thing explodes, and Vilry is thrown back against this wall. This thing just falls into pieces of what appears to be tanned skins and leathers of sorts, and just crumples to the ground.
Gross.
And we are out of initiative. Now, for the sake of time, because we are a bit past time here, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna just do some overhead explanations here of
Love
our
it.
conclusion. So, you guys, clearly end this fight here. There's no more resistance. Vilry is dying here, just against this wall, and as you guys approach, she gives a last little speech here as she's as the life is leaving her. "You shouldn't have saved him. They're not worth it. A wicked lot. Just find my journals. You'll know what you've done." And with that, she collapses, and is no more. So as you guys, I imagine, are probably gonna loot this place, explore this place.
I'm gonna find out what was going on and read her
Yeah.
journals.
Yep.
What's left of it after the 2 earth-shattering explosions?
Indeed. Yeah, so this complex, as you guys go back, actually goes pretty deep. This is pretty intricately carved out. There's an upper floor from this ladder here that leads into her room. You guys do find her journals there. You find all kinds of alchemical supplies and fancy trinkets and stuff worth quite a bit. There's also a basement level where it looks like she's been doing the majority of her experiments. Looks like she had some kind of horrific construct with multiple arms and rows of teeth that she was working on, but it wasn't quite complete. She had it noted in her journals as the amalgam that she was making. And basically what you guys gather, she is somebody who was part of this town, or rather the daughter of somebody from Etrin's Folly. Her mother was one of the residents when the plagues had hit. And she was one of the only people who was medically trained to help treat the sick. And she took care of people. She helped create the Plaguestone. She made sure that people were surviving through this plague. But when the plague got out of control and people still started dying, the town had blamed her mother for it and just treated her terribly. They didn't give her her own care when she came down with the plague. They didn't leave her food in the Plaguestone. Nobody came to treat her, and she died eventually. And then people treated this woman, V, who you guys find out from her journal is named Vilry. They basically treated her like an exile. So she basically, her whole thing in her journal, she was very vengeful against Etrin's Folly. She ran away. She created her own little lab here with these orcs. These orcs kind of started to worship her in a sense because she gave them alchemical creations, helped keep them safe, made them things, and it was kind of just a mutual relationship that formed here. And you guys stumble across her work that was actually very close to done. Had you guys not acted so hastily, she had those little small cute creatures. Let me show you the art again here.
I'm sure they would have been terrible to us.
Right, these things here. She was rigging one of these with a special ring. She had actually already set up an enchantment on the Plaguestone in the center of Etron's Folly. And when this thing had a ring, it was going to go to the Plaguestone and make another explosion happen, destroying the Plaguestone and spreading another plague across Etron's Folly. And that was nearly complete. So a sad story, but she was a bit overly vengeful against the town. As you guys return back to Etron's Folly, people are very grateful. Gunnar, of course, the caravan is very pleased that you're able to avenge Bort in all manners. Tamley was able to pull her favors that Bort had with Rolf and get Finnick off the hook. So Finnick is released. The town is grateful. Nawala calls it even as she's able to find from the journals and components. The blight spreading around was from Vilry's alchemical experiments.
Not us.
And you guys have helped put a stop to that. She apologizes for being so cold. She apologizes for almost letting Tsokra die to lightning birds. And,
We don't accept.
Do I get to keep the healing wand?
I would appreciate my gold back now, thank you.
You'll be able to keep the healing wand flavor-wise, but in T3H,
Yeah,
Evelyn
yeah.
will have lost possession of it somehow.
I will have broken it. Used it too many
There you go.
times.
Risked it too many times. Wonderful. And you guys are able to get safe passage out of Etron's Folly. Is there anything else you guys want to mention on the wrap-up for this, since we had to kind of, rush the conclusion here?
Giles no longer saw Evelyn as a spawn of Satan after she healed him from,
Yeah. As
being
Evelyn
unconscious?
was casting a heal on Giles, and he opened his eyes, and all he could see was Evelyn's face with a halo of light from the
And her
sun
floating hair.
above her. Said, "Oh, the Virgin Mary has saved me from my fall."
Doesn't see the
Truly.
horrible exploding corpse in the background.
True, he
Mind
missed
influence.
that. He didn't see either of
All
them.
times.
Cindy and Giles go home.
Yeah, give us an aftermath. So,
Hey, Peach.
we are going to see more of Evelyn and Tsokra in the upcoming Tabletop Treasure Hunters. So we have not seen the last of their adventures. We have not seen the last of Bill. He will also be coming back to Tabletop Treasure Hunters, though not with Gunnar. So give us a little Gunnar aftermath.
Sure. So Gunnar, comes. He's back home. He's back in the caravan, and we see Evelyn and we see Tsokra and Cindy all on their way. The caravan's reached a destination and everyone's moving on. And Gunnar comes out and he says, "Oh, look! Before you all go, there's just one thing I wanted to say. It was really lovely to meet you. Thank you so much for helping me enact caravan justice. But when I was in that room with all those sleeping bags and orc feces, it was rather disgusting. I did find one strange thing under a sleeping bag just after the explosion." And then you see Gunnar reaches into his pack and he takes out two things. In his right hand is his greatsword, and his left hand is a small bag that's labeled 10,000 bits. And Gunnar's eyes go red, and he lifts the sword above his head. Blackout.
Oh my gosh.
Wonderful. Yes, we never got quite to the 10,000 bits in one session to have Gunnar go berserk, but could have happened. Maybe another time. What's a little overhead aftermath for Cindy?
Yeah, you won't be seeing me again.
Good job.
And
Gunnar killed her.
I'm sure we'll be seeing Toby
Oh.
somewhere, just not in Treasure Hunters
somewhere.
this season.
Cindy and Giles decide to go home back to Taldor, to Opara, to Cindy's back to school. Like, she came out here to kind of get some world experience, and she feels like she's accomplished that. And Giles continues to serve her faithfully. And maybe there's a little bit of like, what's the word? Like a smut novel about them? Smutty? I don't know the right word. But
Yeah, that works.
there's like
Adult romance.
there's some stuff there between Giles and Cindy.
Wonderful. I love it.
The
Good
forbidden
stuff.
Peach.
Yeah. I mean, he loves Peach.
Yes, indeed. And then Evelin and Tsokra are bound to shortly join the Foresight Faction and cross paths again.
Yep.
So we'll see more of their adventures coming up on Tuesday, starting next week, everybody. So we'll call that a wrap on our Fall of Plaguestone playthrough. This one a little bit late. Sorry, cast. Thanks for sticking out so we could get this conclusion. Thanks, everybody, for watching this series. Like I said, we cut a lot out of this one. You know, it's surprisingly beefy module. There's a lot of stuff there, but we got through the gist of it. I had a ton of fun. Hope you guys did as well.
It was awesome.
Chat, you guys were killer. I loved your guys' little scheme to get into here. It was awesome, and the hero points made it really pop off. So thank you, everybody. Good stuff. Before we call it a wrap really quick, our cast was amazing. Bill, one more time, tell us what you do.
Yes, I'm Bill. You can find all the stuff that I do at consumethismedia.com. I make a show called Escape This Podcast and another show called Solve This Murder, which has just come back after a hiatus. But if you really want to go check out something fun, what I'm going to spruik today is back in 2008, my cousin was in a fantastic jazz band. He's one of the preeminent jazz trumpeters in Australia. He's an award-winning, fantastic jazz trumpeter, but he also sings on this beautiful album from 2008. Very fun. It's one of my favorite albums, and it was just finally released on Spotify. So if everyone goes to Spotify and look up Flap with an exclamation mark, that's F-L-A-P exclamation mark, they should have their album also called Flap, and possibly their second album as well. It's real good music. You should go and listen to it.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'll have to make sure to check that out. Thanks, Bill. And thank you very much for playing along this module. It was great fun having you here. Toby, tell us about you.
Yeah, again, I'm Toby. You can find me or listen to me on the SideQuestin at thesidequestin.com or any podcast app you can find us. You can also find me here a lot randomly. So that's where. I really don't know what to say. Listen to my show.
Yeah, their show is great. Excellent Pathfinder content, excellent voices, excellent cast. Good stuff. Thanks for playing, Toby. Shelby, tell us about you.
Hi, I'm Shelby Hall. I'm a TTRPG GM, player, streamer, and a variety streamer who's been consumed by Dead by Daylight recently over on twitch.tv/ShelbyIsNerd. All of my Twitter content is also at ShelbyIsNerd.
Wonderful. Great fun having you, Shelby. Thanks for playing. Ian, tell us about you.
Yeah, I am Ian. I go by Cash Miss on YouTube. I have an adorable little kitty. She doesn't like being on camera. She does like shoulders though.
We've seen her on and off for sure.
She's been very affectionate today.
So cute.
But yeah, on the YouTubes, in the chat, make videos about tech and stuff. I have a new video out as of Saturday about AI and machine learning and how it relates to how humans think and solve problems. So it's all very interesting stuff. You should go check it out.
Wonderful. Great playing with you, Ian. Thank you for playing. You guys were fantastic. I had a blast. I'm going to keep my outro short since we are over on time, but I'm just going to say Tabletop Treasure Hunters starts next Tuesday. It's like our big show we probably put the most work into. Pathfinder 2e homebrew. We've got 12 players representing different guilds. We're going to have arena competitions. We're going to have story quests for each guild. It's going to be great fun. Come check it out. Our premiere is next Tuesday at 7 p.m. You'll see 3 of these familiar faces. And Toby, we will get you on something again because we love having you on the show. So other than that, thank you so much for your support, everybody. We appreciate everything you do. Check out our Discord. Check out our social medias. Come hang out with us. And, we'll catch you guys next time. Good night, everybody.